It's match day 4 in the CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers, and the pressure is on. Steve McClaren and the Reggae Boyz host Bermuda in Kingston, Jamaica, in a must-win fixture after that disappointing 2-0 defeat to Curacao. Will the Reggae Boyz show character and bounce back, or will the visitors send their campaign plunging into heartache?
All right, assemble back. Come on. Back to your station. Back to your station. What you call it, man? Huh? No, this is one group. This is one group.
One day you got three, bro.
This is one group. It's one group.
Yeah, because they moved him down there.
All right, listen up. Ready, mate? So we just move, back, and just walk back. Let's go. So here, just stand back and go forward. Move, walk back. That's it. Yeah.
Straight through the straight.
No, see him. Don't change. See him. Don't change. Go and back. All right, now move down. Once you finish, move down. So here now, shuffle, run all the way through. Shuffle, run all the way through. That's it, and go. That's it. Yeah. Again, and go. That's it. Two.
I am sweating. You caught me off guard because I'm looking at my glass of water, which it needs to be topped up. I've had this at least 3 times before coming on air. You can kind of see that I am really sweating, guys. I'm not lying to you. I'm nervous. And I'm not even the one that's playing. I'm not going to be putting on my shin pads or my football boots, but I am absolutely bricking it. Let me know how you're feeling. I'm hoping that the lads are in a much better, calmer mood than myself because I don't know, maybe I need to turn down my heating because something's not quite right. I am very nervous. Give me your score predictions. Let me know your score predictions. When I was putting together today's show last night, I actually went for a 6-0 win to Jamaica. I know that probably sounds crazy, right? But something just said 6-0. So I might be miles off target. By the way, if you can hear my background, let me know and I'll make some necessary adjustments. In the meantime, drop your score predictions. I've got my eyes all over my screen because I'm actually keeping an eye on the other fixture in our group. So in Group B, there's another fixture that's up. It should have been kicked off about 2 minutes ago, and that one there is Curacao versus Trinidad and Tobago. So the Blue Wave taking on the Soca Warriors. It's just such a shame that they can't both lose. I wish that was a possibility. I would definitely be pressing that button and seeing what's possible, but we all know that can't happen in no world, nowhere, no time. So to recap, sitting can't say pretty, but sitting at the top of Group B at the moment is Curacao. They're at the top of Group B with 7 points. Behind them is Jamaica on 6 points, and behind Jamaica is Trinidad and Tobago on 4 points. Rock bottom of Group B is Jamaica's opponents, Bermuda. Bermuda have a -8 goal difference. So far, they've been somewhat used as a punching bag, haven't they? And not sure what they have in store for Jamaica tonight, but so far for them, they've been a little bit of a punching bag there. Perhaps maybe the football gods wasn't on their side in their fixture there against Curacao, because we all know that Curacao beat them by a 1-goal margin. So Bermuda lost to Curacao in last month's window, so back in September, and that was again a 5-goal thriller. Curacao scoring 3, Bermuda scoring 2. So aside from that, Trinidad and Tobago also in the same month. Trinidad and Tobago have handle business against them in this month, I should say, to avoid confusion. Trinidad beat them 3-0. And in September, again, last month, Jamaica put 4 past them. So far, they've been handled in an impolite way. I'll allow you guys to paint a pretty picture for yourself. So do go ahead and drop some comments in the comment section. It's about 60 of you tuning in, and not enough of you have hit the like button. What 13 of you have hit the like button? That is quite piss poor. Go ahead and hit the like button. It does not cost you a penny. Let me see if you guys can bring me to 50 likes before kickoff. We do have a long way to go until kickoff. Under an hour to go until kickoff. In the meantime, I'm going to be keeping my eyes on that game there that we just touched on. So Curacao hosting Trinidad and Tobago. In an ideal world, you want that one to be a draw, don't you? But if not, let me know how you think this game here will pan out. I will be keeping you guys up to date as we go. And also, when the Jamaica kick off against Bermuda, we'll also be keeping our eyes on that game throughout the full 90. Good day to yourself, Jordan. I hope you're in good health. For the time being, though, let's just go ahead and see if the team sheet is out. Last time I checked, the team news hadn't been dropped. So hopefully, JFF have gone ahead and dropped the team news. The most I can tell you is that the lads landed inside the National Stadium. So all smiles there from the boys inside the National Stadium. And we do have some team news here to share with you guys. Gonna go ahead and see if I can bring up the starting 11. So it says starting 11, but my screen is completely blank. Let's see if I can bring that one up on screen for you guys. All right. So unless I'm a little bit slow here, I might have to go ahead and use my phone to read this one out to you guys, because it says here starting 11. Here's your starting 11 for tonight's match, but so where is it? Okay, there we go. A little bit slow, aren't I? Hopefully the boys will have a brighter start at the blocks than myself. So between the sticks, to be expected, it is the captain, the skipper, Andre Blake. Competing the lineup, you have Dexter Lambakisa, Richard King, Ethan Pinnock, Greg Lee, Isaac Hayden, and also Casey Palmer. They returned from their match, their one match suspension. Those guys there, both of those lads, I should say, in the heart of the midfield, picked up 2 yellow cards over the duration of the qualifiers. Subsequently missed the last match there against Curacao, but they returned to the starting 11. Completing the starting 11 is Bobby Reid, Ronaldo Cephas, Kaheem Dixon starts, and Boza is leading the line. Now that's quite something, isn't it? Given that it doesn't seem to be rated by the gaffer. I'm actually glad that he starts, because I predicted a brace for Shamar Nicholson. Let me know if this one has caught you guys by surprise. I did predict a brace for Shamar Nicholson. Looking forward to what the lads there on the wing can cook up. That is Ronaldo Cephas and Kaheem Dixon. Kaheem Dixon and Dexter Lambakisa, they do have to tread carefully. They are on a yellow card apiece. Hopefully they don't grab themselves another yellow card because that would be them missing the next game. So hopefully they realize that they're walking on eggshells. I'm hoping that the coaching staff there reminded the guys that yeah, yellow cards, racking up those yellow cards there can come with a consequence. Consequences, you won't be playing in the next match, and next month is squeaky bum time. Next month is when you really figure out whether or not we'll be going to the World Cup. So let me know what you guys make of the starting 11. I'm going to try and find Bermuda's starting 11 as well and bring it up on screen. If you guys want me to go over that one, do let me know. You guys are really quiet, and I don't like that. I like it when you guys talk at me in the comment section, but 90 of you are tuning in, and 20 of you have hit the like button. Please do go ahead and hit the like button. It doesn't cost you a penny. Let's see if we can bring this one to 50 likes before kickoff. All right, and I'm gonna go back again there and look at that game against Curacao versus Trinidad. As things stand, it's under 10 minutes play, and that one there, deadlock hasn't been broken. It is still 0-0 so far. Let's go ahead and look at some other information there pertaining to how we're looking for the World Cup qualifiers there. I'm sure you guys are aware of this. There couple other nations have qualified for the next summer's FIFA Men's World Cup taking place in Mexico, Canada, and the United States. I'm not sure if any of you have managed to grab yourself some tickets, but if you have, then fair play to you. They cost the arm and the leg, so you must be making some good, healthy money, or perhaps you jump ahead of everyone else. So you maybe you were able to catch tickets there at a decent price. So we can go ahead and look at the teams that have qualified so far. You have Senegal, they have booked their ticket to next summer's World Cup. Cote d'Ivoire also will be joining the list of African nations. They are going to the World Cup. Saudi Arabia back in it. England also qualified for next summer's World Cup. I don't really think you're surprised by that one. Qatar headed to next summer's 2026 World Cup, along with a host of other nations. Those nations there include South Africa, Ghana, that is the Black Stars. And I think this one is probably the one there that made a lot of people smile yesterday, about Cape Verde. So they will make their FIFA World Cup debut in Canada, Mexico, and United States next year. Massive congratulations to them. First ever World Cup appearance on the horizon. I can only imagine how their nation must have felt during that moment. Wonderful achievement. Long may it continue. And as I said, we do have quite a few countries there that have already qualified. Of course, we know the host nation, the co-host there automatically qualify for the tournament because they are the host. You can't go to someone's yard and not expect them to be invited to the party. It just doesn't work like that. So Canada, Mexico, and United States automatic qualification. They have been joined, to reiterate, by the likes of Japan, New Zealand, Iran, Argentina, Uzbekistan, Korea Republic, Jordan, Australia, Ecuador, Brazil, Uruguay, Paraguay, Colombia, Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, Algeria, Ghana, as I said, Cape Verde, South Africa, Qatar, England, Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, Saudi Arabia. Those are the countries there that have already qualified for next summer's World Cup. How are you guys feeling about that one? Do you care about other countries having qualified for the World Cup, or are you just like, yeah, whatever, congratulations, you're not really too fast? Big ups to yourself. Next up, Sports Talk. I thought you would be live. I thought you'd be doing a live stream. How you? I hope you're in good health. Make sure you subscribe to Next Up Sports Talk, doing some wonderful content there where the Reggae Boyz, and I am assuming that he's going to be doing Reggae Girls content as well. Keep the fire burning. Likewise to yourself. Likewise to yourself. Let me know your score prediction. What's your score prediction, Francis? I am going for, as I said, a 6-0 win. I'm going for a brace from Boza. Going for a brace from Boza. And I actually want him to do a it's so petty. He's not going to do it, but if he does score, especially a brace, given what the gaffer said in his pre-match press conference yesterday, I would love for him to hold up a cheeky 9. Just a cheeky little 9. Just give me a cheeky little 9. I don't think he's going to do it because he's a well-behaved lad, but I would encourage him to do so. Actually, don't, because you're not the favorite as it is. And I think, should we go ahead and listen to some of the words there from the gaffer for yesterday's press conference, in particular the conversation there around the number 9. He's clearly still searching for a number 9. And I noticed there when he was discussing the number 9 position, he named quite a few players. You know, even the man there without a club, Mikel Antonio. Clearly, that's his ride or die, his foot soldier. And he also named a couple of the lads in the recovery room, but he didn't name Boza. So surprised to see Boza there in the starting 11, and I hope that he busts the net on more than one occasion. Very, very soon going for the Reggae Girls. So he says that he will be giving you guys Reggae Girls content. He's playing it safe, isn't he? He's going for a humble 3-0. So Francis is not as greedy and perhaps as deluded as the rest of us. So we can't all be deluded. Some of us have to be a little bit balanced, you know. But I'm gonna go with my 6-0. Why the hell not? I might end up being brokenhearted. Who knows? I mean, it's gone past 12 a.m. So hopefully the lads will be able to give me something to smile about when I'm getting myself ready for bed. Almost quarter of an hour played there in the game against Curacao versus Trinidad and Tobago. And that one there is still 0-0. As I said, in an ideal world, we'd love to see both of these guys here lose the match, but no such thing can ever happen. So that's not possible. Never happen and will never ever happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and just see if we can just bring that team sheet there up on screen. Ignore the kickoff time. It says 1 a.m., but it's using my geographical location, so don't scare yourself. Kickoff is less than an hour to go, so do make yourselves comfortable. You can see there Boza leading the 9. You can, as I said, you got the return there of Heead and also Casey Palmer back having served their 1-match suspension. And you could also cast your eyes on the starting 11 there for Bermuda. Bermuda managed to give Curacao a little bit of a scare. Hopefully for the Reggae Boyz' sake, there will be none of that on tonight's occasion. See what you guys are saying there in the all for them qualification. I'm jealous of their qualification. Shambolic. Let's hope that's not a word that we'll be using to describe tonight's performance for the Reggae Boyz in Kingston, Jamaica. You're going for a humble 2-1 victory. I really am feeling myself, aren't I? And I hear that Jamaica could host FIFA. Yes, I did. Best of luck to Jamaica there with their putting their names there into the hat. Hopefully they're able to host that World Cup there when it does come alongside USA and Mexico. I did catch wind of that wonderful news, and hopefully it does come to fruition, and that will be richly deserved, I think. And if it could happen in our lifetime, God's willing, we're alive to see that one come to fruition. I think this is for probably another day's conversation, because there's so many positives to take from that, but definitely richly deserved to the team, the Reggae Girls, their history making Reggae Girls back to back FIFA Women's World Cup over 2 cycles, from the 2018 cycle through to the 2023 cycle, France, Australia, and New Zealand, respectively. And obviously, if you're talking about that achievement, then you have to pay your homage to the Bob and Rita Marley Foundation, and also their daughter, Sedela Marley. So again, that's probably a conversation there for another day. Let's focus on the boys, because we don't mix the two on match day. So again, if you haven't given me your score predictions, do go ahead and give me your score predictions. I'm not sweating as much as I was before. I think you guys have managed to calm me down. About almost 40 of you have hit the like button. Let's see if we can bring this one to 50 likes before kickoff. And let's see if I can actually keep my eyes on the other game. I'm gonna actually have to turn my channel soon. For the time being, I'm just looking at well, the screen in front of you guys, except I can also see the score prediction. I should say the score line of the other game in our group. So Dwayne says JFF come out and say it will be announced by the 20th with Costa Rica as well. Oh, really? Okay, so what is that? Next week? Is the 20th next week or is that this week? What is the 20th? Looking for okay, so the 20th is next week, Monday. All right, looking forward to that. Give us something to look forward to. Good evening to you guys there in the comment section. I hope you're all in good health. And to those of you who are silently watching, I hope you guys are all in good health. If you're making your way home from work, I do hope that you make it home safe and unharmed. If you're on the graveyard shift, I do hope that you have an easy one. Take it easy. Don't work yourself in. You are just a number to your workplace. So make sure you put yourself first. Right, back over to the game. So it is next week on Heroes Day. Okay, thank you for that. Again, I am looking forward to that one. Maybe that was intentional, so maybe that's an indication of some good news to come, or perhaps not. You never really know, do you? But I like the fact that you guys are in the loop when it comes to the women's side of football, because they are obviously as equally important as their male counterparts. Some would argue and say they're more important because they're the ones that's giving us the greater success, something to celebrate and be thankful for, happy about, joyful about when it comes to qualifying for those major tournaments, the World Cup. Hopefully the boys have taken some inspiration there from the Reggae Girls. Speaking of inspiration, let's go ahead and look at one of the games there that piqued my really had me looking and thinking, really had me thinking, who's going to be our player that's going to ball out and grab the game by the scruff of the neck? I think it's two African nations that I can think of, and the other one eludes me, so I'm going to have to do a quick Google search. But the one I can definitely remember is this game right here in front of us. You know the man with the mask, don't you? And he's not wearing it because Halloween is around the corner. I am assuming this is to do with maybe an injury that he picked up at some point in his career, right? Let me know in the comment section why Usherman wears a face mask. And you can see here, Nigeria were third place in their group and on the brink of missing out on next summer's FIFA Men's World Cup, heading into the final match day. Talk about scenes, talk about living on the edge. Then up steps Victor Osimhen. He scored a hat-trick, and that one led them to a 4-0 victory over Benin and secured a spot in the playoffs, avoiding elimination. That's what you call grabbing the game by the scruff of the neck. Who's going to be the reggae boy that's going to grab a game by the scruff of the neck? Whether that it's tonight's game or the game to come against Trinidad and Tobago, the final match to come on home soil against Curacao. Who do you think's going to grab the game by the scruff of the neck? Tonight, I fancy Boza. I think he's got a lot to prove when it comes to Steve McClaren. Steve McClaren quite clearly don't rate Boza, and that's just not me jumping the gun. I think it's quite clear that he just don't rate him. I mean, the man's giving a player without a club more credits than yourself, and surely that's got to put a little bit of a fuel in him, added motivation to go out there and perhaps prove him wrong. I guess what we can do is go ahead and stick a pin in it and perhaps listen to that press conference there, pre-match press conference. I managed to do a little snippet on my channel yesterday pertaining to that number 9 talk from the gaffer, Steve McClaren. So what I'm going to do is I am going to switch my screens and we could go ahead and watch this one together. I'm going to mute my microphone so you perhaps can't hear my background. But if you can't hear the audio, then obviously let me know. All right, so let's go ahead and listen to this one together, and then we talk a little bit more about the game. In the meantime, do make use of the comment section. It is there for a reason. So you can see the headline there, or at least you should be able to see it. If you can't see it, let's go ahead and remove the banner and the comments. It says Nicholson snub from number 9 talk before Jamaica's must-win World Cup qualifier against Curacao, against Bermuda. So let's go ahead and listen to that one together, all right? to digest today's press conference. Not sure if you guys have, but one of the things that really stood out to me was the response to the number 9 situation. So to bring you guys up to speed, there was a question there that was asked by Ball Pre TV. Big ups to David from Ball Pre TV, and he asked the gaffer about our attacking prowess. Now, before we continue, let's go ahead and listen to that question there from David and also the response from the head coach, Steve McClaren.
Morning, Coach King from Barbary TV. Coach, I just spoke about the statistics, but how frustrating is it? So, once again, come away with more big chance created. We dominated where we had more expected goals, and once again, ended up on the losing side or not getting the desired result.
That's football. And football ultimately is not really about X's and O's, it's about players. It's about the quality of player. And unfortunately, on that day, I think, since we lost Mikel Antonio, we've been searching for a number 9 and goal scorers and where they're coming from. And I think I go back to a year when we played Cuba the first game, and I think 28 shots and about 16 on target, and we come away with a 0. I think that's always been a little bit of a problem, is converting the chances that we create. So we need to be more clinical and finding that number 9 who can consistently score from nowhere. I think we're searching for. Since Mikel went, we've tried players and they've done well. Unfortunately, Warner Brown has been injured. Calimatri's come in and done a great job and scored. Roman Borrell. But we also expect the wingers, the likes of Cephas and Dixon and Tyrese Campbell, Leon Bailey, Damari Gray. We expect them to score as well, and also from midfield. So, we scored a lot of goals, I think, from set plays also, which has helped us. But we're looking for that clinical finish to what is. We dominated the game. We dominated the ball. We created chances, good chances. As long as we keep doing that, and the performance is at a level, I'm happy with that. I wasn't happy with the first 20 minutes, and no excuse for that, but we did have to adapt. But once we adapted, we dominated. We need to do the same. And like we were in the first game, I think we scored the first goal and we were clinical in the chances that we got.
Right then, so in summary, the gaffer spent some time talking about the unfortunate. So I can pretty much go over that because I know exactly what I said. So you can kind of get the gist of what the gaffer said there pertaining to that number 1 position. And I'm not going to say it was mind games, because I don't think it was mind games from McClaren there, excluding Boza from the number 9 conversation, or even when he's talking about the attacking clinical prowess and so on. I don't think that was mind games, but again, leading up to tonight's game, because of the omission there from the gaffer with Boza's name not being mentioned in the same breath as your Mikel Antonio, your Bailey, and the rest of the attackers there, Leon, who else? Damari, Ronaldo, I believe Kahim Dixon's name was mentioned as well. I did look at him thinking this has pretty much set, in my opinion, Boza up for a good show out, and hopefully he's able to let the football do the talking, because I looked at that one, and as I said, I've got him down for a brace, and I had no idea that he'd be starting, but he's right bang on in the starting 11, and he's leading the line. And what an opportunity that awaits him. Let me know if you haven't done so already, if you think Boza will be on the score sheet, or adding to that, let me know your score prediction. And he is in good company, isn't he? You can see there, Jamaica's goal scorers in the 2026 FIFA Men's World Cup Qualifiers. Boza leading the line. And he is out in front there with 4 goals to his name, closely followed there by Warner Brown, also John Russell, and the other lads there all have 1 goal apiece. So that is Bailey, Damien, Ronaldo, Casey, and also Kahim as well, as you can see on the screen there in front of you. Be interesting to see if Bailey comes off from the bench to grab another goal to his name. That would be great. For his confidence and maybe even for him going back to his club as well. I'm sure they'll be delighted if he's able to come off the bench and bag himself another goal to his name. So if we just stick a pin in it, we do have some news. Do we want the news? That is what I'm probably wondering from you guys. So the deadlock has been broken in the earlier kickoff. So this one kicked off about 27 minutes ago, and it is Curacao out in front. So the leaders of Group B, they so far it looks like the Blue Wave is drowning out the Soccer Warriors. I don't know if you guys want it to stay like that. In an ideal world, you obviously would want a draw, wouldn't you? But you can see the results there on the screen in front of you. 28 minutes played on the clock. It is Curacao 1, Trinidad and Tobago 0. That goal there scored inside the 19th minute. Let me know how you think this one will pan out. And if we just close off on this one here and look at the table, I will continue to look at the table there throughout the duration of the game. Obviously, Curacao came into this one with 7 points as the table leaders. They're now extending that to 10. Let's see if Jamaica can bridge the gap and see if we can go out there and well, we're gonna be hopefully 1 point behind them after tonight, the closing of tonight's game against Bermuda. For the time being, though, they have equal Jamaica's goal difference. Jamaica came into this one with a goal difference, a slim goal difference there of 4. Curacao had 3, they now have 4 apiece. Trinidad and Tobago have a goal difference of 0, and as I reiterated before, Bermuda have a goal difference of -8. If you haven't hit the like button, do go ahead and hit the like button. It does not cost you a penny. If it does, go ahead and send me an invoice at info@tallawatv.com and I'll pay the damage. Go ahead and hit the like button, folks. I want to see if we can get this one to 50 likes before kickoff. Kickoff is steadily approaching. You have under 30 minutes to go until kickoff. So do go ahead and kindly hit this like button for me. Let's see what you guys are saying there in the comment section. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. We've already got USA in the house. Big ups to USA. You guys are already in the World Cup. Good night to yourself. How are you? Hope you are in good health. Wayne, I feel like I haven't seen you in such a long while. I'm so sorry if I keep saying that, but it's just the way that it feels. Rochelle, big ups to you. I hope you are well. I think it might be Rush Sport for you, Rochelle. If not, Concacaf YouTube channel, you might need a VPN though. I reckon you might need a VPN for that one. I'll give my prediction after the game. Wouldn't want you giving me the lottery numbers and sending me to the shops. I can tell you that much. Fair enough. I'll be here after the match, and I look forward to your score predictions. Try not to shock me. Let's see how accurate you can be. For the time being, I'm trying to see if I can keep my eyes on that game there. Let's go ahead and actually dive right into Curacao versus Trinidad. I'm gonna see if I can get that one up on my screen. The underdogs looks good. Who is the underdog? Are you talking about Bermuda? Is Bermuda making you nervous? Come on, people. That should be easy. Canada in the building. Big ups to Canada. Francis, where is my manners? Happy belated Thanksgiving Day. I don't even know if I said that right. But yeah, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving with your family. Hope you guys are all in good health as well. So big ups to yourself. Make no predictions. So it looks like Bermuda's got you feeling shook. You really shook off Bermuda? Really? Pretty in pink? Are you really shook off them? Okay. Well, I've already given you guys my score prediction. Let's see if I'm gonna end up having eggs all over my face come the ending of full time. 30 minutes gone on the clock there. Curacao out in front, leading Trinidad and Tobago 1 goal to the good. Looks like they've got a fairly decent turnout as well. It doesn't look like it's sold out to capacity, but let's remind ourselves that it is actually, I take that back. I think the blue confused me. I thought the blue were the seats. So it looks as if it is another sold out to capacity here. For Curacao. It'll be great if that's the case. Big ups to them. Their nation, they're buying into their football. Long may it continue. It's looking good inside the National Stadium there, and it is a work night and a school night. So for the stadium there to again, they had a sold out capacity crowd of 10,000 for their game against Jamaica. And now it looks, oh no, he's down on the deck. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. Referee running over to Dwight. Y'all probably want to deck him. Don't do that, Dwight. I'm joking. I don't know what Dwight said to him, but the referee charged over to him. It's a bit of a clumsy challenge. Player should be all right, but it looks like it's gonna be a throw in there for Curacao. I'm not really sure why he was. Oh, I think they're telling Dwight York to get back into his zone. I think he probably stepped out of line there, so nothing to worry about. Dwight York, as I said, I do like the way he sounds in press conferences. Very reassuring. Sounds exactly like our manager should sound. For the moment, there, the Soccer Warriors being drawn out there by the blue wave. I obviously don't want either team to win. If, like I said, if they could lose, that'd be great, but that's not even possible. So let them knock themselves out with that one. So you are most welcome. I want to come to the UK badly. I might have to links. Yeah, definitely. 100%. See, now this is me and Demo. We're deluded alike. Demo, pick up yourself, Demo. Demo is going 5-0. I went one better and went 6-0. Everybody else is playing it safe in the comment section, Demo, but I'm glad that I'm not the only one that's feeling confident. Or maybe they probably think we're deluded, Demo. But pick up yourself, Demo. I hope you're in good health. I hope you and your family are in great health. Wayne, all the guys there in the comment section, I hope you're all in good health. Rochelle, Javane, all of you guys there in the comment section, I do hope you're in great health. Thank you for making use of my comment section. The cards are flying out. This one is well. One of the Curacao players there down on the deck. You know what? They're gonna end up getting themselves in trouble. These lot. This lot are gonna get themselves in trouble. They're getting a little bit spicy with each other, and it doesn't really need to be like that. I mean, at this stage of the World Cup qualifiers, you don't really want to rack up too many yellow cards, because that could lead. Well, if the same player racks up 2 yellow cards, that could lead to a suspension, and we already know the straight red that you know what that one leads to, and you don't really want to get a sending off at this stage of the qualifiers. So it's getting a little bit heated here between Curacao and Trinidad and Tobago. Looks like he had a couple cards there flying. Let's go ahead and look at my screen. A matter of fact, they're getting a little bit handsy between themselves. I wanna. So 1 yellow card so far. I thought I saw more than one. So 1 yellow card there. Dante, I need to tread carefully. I'm not sure what that means for him. If he accumulated a yellow card previously, then that could potentially mean that he's out of the next game. Let's go ahead and see if that's the case with Dante. See how if Dante accumulated any yellow cards elsewhere. So it seems to be good so far against Bermuda. No yellow card against Bermuda. Go ahead and check this one out quickly here, guys. I'll be quick. Against Jamaica, don't recall him picking up a yellow card, but let's just double check that. Does Dante have a yellow card? Yes, he does have a. No, he doesn't. That's a substitution. You see, I'm desperate for a yellow card for them. Sounds bad-minded, doesn't it? So no, they don't. He's safe so far, isn't he? I'm not gonna go too far back, but it looks like it might be safe. I think that's a little bit of a homework for myself when I'm putting together that big showdown between Trinidad and Tobago against Jamaica in next month's window. So that's something to keep an eye on. I'll be back going to feed my goats. Oh, bless him. I think the goat's in the picture. Oh my God, one of my favorite things to eat. I'm so sorry. You probably think I'm a terrible person. I'm so sorry. I don't get the same thing. We slapped them for exactly. We slapped them up 4-0 the last time round. Listen, Demo, by any means necessary, we must get to the World Cup. If it means playing a team when they're weaker, so be it. So be it. I never told you to get yourself suspended for in a crucial World Cup qualifier. So Rochelle's asking, when are we playing against Curacao? That's our last match. So that one there is scheduled for the 18th of November in Kingston, Jamaica. That's going to be the last match, okay? So hopefully you can go ahead and tune into that one. I mean, if you're in Jamaica, then that's kind of the place to be, isn't it? Definitely the place to be. Most Jamaicans weren't scared for a Curacao game, and he's basically telling me to humble myself. All right, I got you. I got you. I get you. I get you. I thought they fired one back. I thought Trinidad and Tobago fired one back, but they didn't. It was from a corner kick. Oh, I think that one hit the post. A little bit of a coming together with the keeper, but keeper went low and dealt with that one. I think they're going to peg them back. I think Trinidad and Tobago will peg them back, guys. Searching for a draw with this one, aren't we? Hopefully that is the case. If you haven't given me your score prediction yet, do go ahead and give me your score prediction. All right, kickoff is steadily approaching. All right, so do go ahead and try and make yourself as comfortable as possible. If you're in the Caribbean, do let me know. I reckon you should be able to catch this one on Rush Sports. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you're across the pond, let me know which channel you'll be tuning into the game from. You know, that be it Canada, the United States, or wherever else you guys are based in the world. Again, do go ahead and kindly hit that like button for me. It's almost 1:45 in the morning, so I'm going to have to take it down a peg. I don't want to piss off my neighbors. I've probably done that already. Hopefully not, but I do have to just lower my tone. I realize I'm speaking quite loud. So let me just go ahead and turn down my volume just a little bit. 130 of you tuning in. Hope that you guys have taken the time out to kindly hit that like button before the ending of the first 45. Let's see if we can make this 100 likes. I'm not asking for much. Let's just go ahead and kindly hit the like button. And we are coming towards the closing of the first 45 here. Curacao still out in front. Trinidad and Tobago there with a throw-in. Deep inside the half there of Curacao. They're trying to sniff out a goal going into the halftime break. That is the Soccer Warriors. They have been playing well, funny enough, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm still scratching my head that I think it might have been Spicer, forgive me if I'm wrong, scoring a hat-trick of own goals against us. It's so frustrating. It's so weird. I was thinking, what the hell? What the hell is wrong with you? But obviously I'm happy for my country, but still I could imagine if you're a Trinidadian that one there definitely would have rattled you. Curacao looking like new group favorites. Look what happened now to Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, they are. Football is funny, isn't it? Football is funny. Tournament football, knockout football, cup competition football, anything goes. It's not like in the league where you're like, I'm gonna catch you on the I can't even call it the return leg, but I'm gonna catch you when I buck you at home. And if you beat me at home, I'm gonna beat you in your yard. It's not really like that. So some just gotta hit, run, and hope for the best. I think for us, it's just about focusing on our own team at this point, isn't it? We can't focus on what another nation's doing. No one's going to be doing us any favors. Nobody's going to be doing us favors. It's every man for themselves. I want to be like the rest of the countries there that have already qualified for the next summer's FIFA Men's World Cup. You know, the African nations, they're showing out, the likes of your Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, Ghana, all those countries there have already qualified. England's also qualified. Qatar in the mix. South Africa, Algeria. So many countries there have already qualified. You know, the likes of Uruguay, Paraguay, Colombia as well. Brazil. So I do want. I'm hoping that by next month we have something to celebrate. How great would that be? That so close to Christmas, we have something to smile about, but we're a long way away, aren't we? It's just you just don't know what to expect with the boys, but hopefully, they can go out there and make us proud. Be great to say in my lifetime I've seen with my own two eyes the girls, the reggae girls, and their male counterparts qualify for a World Cup. 12 minutes to go until kickoff inside the National Stadium in Kingston, Jamaica. Jamaica hosting Bermuda in another must-win match, especially when you're looking at what's going on in that game there against Curacao and Trinidad and Tobago. We've got about 4 minutes of normal time, excluding any potential additional minutes, probably one or 2 minutes of additional time. That's what I like to see, referee. Get those yellow cards out. We got Curacao with a yellow card to their name. Keep those yellow cards coming. If you can give the same player 2 yellows, that would be lovely jubbly. Fabulous. That's what I want to see. So, as I said, guys, we're looking at match day 4. If you're just tuning in, it is a CONCACAF FIFA Men's World Cup qualifier, and the pressure is most certainly on Steve McClaren. Him and his boys, without a shadow of a doubt, must turn this one around. We're coming to the game on a 2-0 defeat, the back end of a 2-0 defeat to Curacao, and the boys definitely need to show some character, some heart, and bounce back. I think they will. That's not to be high and mighty. I just think that they will. I can't see them suffering 2 losses on a bounce. Would love to keep a clean sheet because I think those are the little potential fine margins that could take us over the line and straight into next summer's FIFA Men's World Cup. Of course, if we finish runners up, if you finish in second place, then you have a final chance. I won't even call it a last dance because that right now that's looking like hell in a cell. I do not want to go to the intercontinental playoffs. You guys can go without me. I don't think I'll be following you to an intercontinental playoffs because that is just stress that I do not need to be dealing with. So hopefully the boys can just go ahead and just get this done, and we can go ahead and look at the other countries there fighting for their lives in the intercontinental playoffs. And in case you're wondering there, as it relates to the intercontinental players, you have a host of nations, 2 teams there from CONCACAF, and then 1 piece from the rest of the federation association. So AFC, CAF, CONMEBOL, and OFC. They will all meet in the intercontinental playoffs in March 2026 to decide the final 2 qualifiers for next summer's World Cup. It's gonna be a dogfight, steel cage, ladders. I don't want to be part of that. So I just want the lads just go out there and do what they need to do. Just let's not complicate it. All right. Less than 10 minutes to go until the kickoff there inside the National Stadium. I'm not sure where you're based, Gilbert. You're gonna have to let us know in the comment section where you're based, and maybe the lads there can point you in the right direction. It's difficult to say. I don't want to point you in the wrong direction. I don't want to send you in a dead end. So let us know your location, and I think we might be able to point you in the right direction. Yeah, I mean it's a dog fight, and I don't really want to get bitten by no dog, so I'm good where I'm at. looking forward to this one. Though I'm hoping it will go by quickly because it is quite late, almost 10 minutes to 1 a.m. I made a rookie move. I should have made myself a cup of tea. I didn't. I'm not sure if it is a rookie move because it would have been cold by now and I can't drink cold tea. So I guess my glass of water will have to do. The tea thing isn't going to work, is it? We need a better performance from the other night. And you know what? I think we will. Got 2 minutes of additional time. Curacao looks as if they're going to be heading into the end of the first 45 with a 1-goal lead over Trinidad and Tobago. And I think we will get the response that we're seeking. As I said, I'm expecting a brace from Shamar Boza Nicholson. I'm hoping he can just do a little cheeky number 9 troublemaker. He's not going to do it, but I would. It's the reason why God gave me 2 left foot, because ain't no way I could be a footballer. Definitely not for our federation, but let's keep it positive. Let's keep it positive. All right. So to reiterate, Boza, the man that doesn't appear to be rated, he so far has netted 4 times in the 2026 FIFA Men's World Cup Qualifiers. Let's see if he can add to his goal tally. Fully confident that he will. Also be interesting to see if the likes of KC Palmer, Kahim Dixon, and the other lads there can rack up the goal tally. Maybe fancy a goal at the back post there from Damien Lowe. He loves a little cheeky goal every now and then, doesn't he? So yes, let's see if we can get something like that from Damien Lowe. How do you feel about the starting lineup? I might have to go back and look at the lineup again. Let me go and find that lineup. I'm okay with the starting lineup. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the starting lineup. Don't have a problem with it. Wide players are Ronaldo Cephas and Kahim Dixon. And as I said, Boza is leading the line. Got the return there of Isaac Hayden and Tracy Palmer in midfield. So I'm okay with it. I'm not really sure what I will say, although we are keeping it positive, I think this one's probably gone over a lot of people's heads. It almost went over my head. I can see there for back-to-back games going, Lowe and Holgate are holding the bench. So whether that is someone behind the scenes, whether that's the gaffer putting his foot down, pertaining to the rumors they're circulating of a training ground bust up between the two. If that is the case, then the rumor appears to hold water, because it seems as if they've been issued with some disciplinary. They're holding the bench. And if it is because of disciplinary, I'm all on board with it. If you want to act like idiots and cost your country a ticket at the World Cup, fair play. Fair play. Half time, Curacao leading Trinidad and Tobago, 1 goes to the good. I'm not sure if any of you fancy jumping on the stream at any point. Let's see if I can put that one there in the comment section. My only rule is to be kind. Be kind, be respectful. Definitely no swearing, no cursing whatsoever. Sometimes you have parents watching these live streams with their kids. And to be honest with you, when you reach a certain age, you don't really want to hear people cursing. So no cursing. If you fancy jumping on the stream, go ahead and click the link there to the studio, and maybe you can we could do a little chat there before kickoff. Kickoff is 6 minutes away though, so I haven't really been fair. It actually just popped in my head. I do tend to forget to go to drop the link to the stream a lot of times. Nothing intentional, it just slips my mind. I'm very used to just doing streams by myself, so kind of slipped my mind that I should maybe invite you guys on stream. So if it doesn't happen, then you guys can always go ahead and remind me to do so. Waiting on CONCACAF to start their stream. Portugal was denied qualification today. You are absolutely joking me. Were they? Wow. Oh, really? So talk to me about that one. Surely they have another spin, right? Surely they have another spin. Sure. So what's the outcome of that? And look at that. It was Shaboza. So they were playing against Hungary. So a stoppage time equalizer against Portugal. So what does that mean? What does that mean, apart from the fact that that one ended pool 2-all, Portugal versus hungry. So what does that mean for their group? What does that mean for both of those nations there? Because I obviously have not been keeping my eyes on that. So go ahead and update me there in the comment section. I'm gonna turn my eyes back to the comment section because telling you guys to update me and I'm not even looking at the comment section. I'm trying to find some information pertaining to what that outcome means. Can't really see nothing from any trustable source. So if you guys can update me on that, that'll be great. We're now looking inside the national stadium. It's looking pretty. I've seen it look better, let's put it that way, but let's try and stay positive. 200 of you watching, do go ahead and hit the like button. Good afternoon, good evening, possibly good morning, or depends on where you are in the world. We are 4 minutes away from kickoff. Can Jamaica bounce back? Will Steve McClaren and his boys bounce back from the 2-0 defeat at the hands of Curacao? Or will Bermuda spring up a surprise? Let me know in the comment section. The match balls are on the field. Match balls look pretty. I like the look of the match ball. I think this is the first time I've seen it. So far, it is 1-0 in Group B, Curacao versus Trinidad and Tobago. They're leading Trinidad and Tobago 1-0. They currently sit at the top of Group B, and that is Curacao on 10 points, Jamaica on 6, and Trinidad and Tobago, they're just behind Jamaica there in the group standing. They are on 4 points, Jamaica with a goal difference of 4 equal to table leaders Curacao, Trinidad with a goal difference of 0, Jamaica's opponents Bermuda of a goal difference of -8. Looking inside the national stadium, the fastest man alive, obviously not currently running, Mr. Usain Bolt. He's inside the stadium. So he fancies some football. We all know that he loves football. He's a Manchester United fan. The guys are inside the stadium. They're looking good. They're all out in their national colors as you should be. Plenty of jerseys there out in show. And also, if they're not wearing the jerseys, they're either wearing black or yellow. So that's a good look there. Seeing some people there in also green. So both teams, they're inside the tunnel being led out by the match officials. Andre Blake wearing the captain's armband, leading out the boys at the National Stadium. We are currently 2 minutes away from kickoff. If you haven't given me your score prediction, stop being shy, stop being nervous, drop your score predictions. Do go ahead and hit the like button. See if you can give me 100 likes before halftime. If it does charge you, I don't think you're going to be charged. Don't worry. The richest man on the planet, Conrad Smith, will definitely reimburse you. Send him a email at info@conradsmith.com and he will pay you any money that is owed to you if you hit my like button. All right. Big up CC Sports Lab. I hope you are well. I could never do such a thing, not even if I tried. Hope you guys are all in good health. So me and CC are deluded. Me, CC, and Demo, we are deluded. Demo went 5-0, I went with 6-0, and CC went with 6-0 also. So we are 2 deluded, 3 deluded musketeers. Long may it continue. I revives. Yes, I did a stream on Taylor Hines. Big ups to Taylor Hines. Best of luck on her future endeavors. I uploaded that video some hours ago, so you can watch that one there in your own time. We're currently listening to the national anthem there of Bermuda. I do like their kits. I'm not gonna lie, I like their kit. So there's only 3 of us so far that's going for a hammering. I am going for a Boza brace. A Boza brace. And we're not talking braces. Yeah, we're talking boss nets. We're talking something close to a hat trick. All right, that is what I am going for Shamar Nicholson tonight. Kickoff is minutes away. Shortly, we'll be listening to the national anthem of Jamaica. So you're going for a cheeky little 4-0. You're going for a deja vu scoreline. We did beat them 4-0 on their home soil. I just want us to take our frustration out on someone. That's what the big boys do. When the big boys suffer a defeat, especially a shock defeat, you go out there and you batter and bruise the next opponents. And I want to hit them like a heavyweight in the ring. I want to put them against the rope and just keep on pounding on them. You know, let them wave that white flag. But let's see. You're a pink girl. You know what? No, it's a lovely question. I'm not. I don't even like pink, but I like their jersey. I like their jersey. Pink football jerseys, funny enough, that's a great question. You've just made me realize that I have a thing for pink football jerseys, even though I don't even like pink. How weird is that? How you skip over the enough Red Devils jerseys in the stand. I was wondering what was making my eye twitch. Pick up yourself, Jamaica Red Devil. Jamaican Red Devil, I should say. My apologies. Something was making my eyes twitch, and thank you for the clarity. Thank you for letting me know. Fist pumps all round. Bermuda and Jamaica. We are minutes away from kickoff. If you haven't given me your score predictions, go ahead and let me know. Get the job done and play better. That is the message. It is actually, yeah, pink jerseys are cute and they've got a nice little cute jersey. So that sounds so like belittling. That sounds so condescending, doesn't it? I'm not even trying to be funny. I do genuinely like your jersey. I wouldn't mind if Adidas gave us a pink jersey. Obviously not as a, because that's not part of our colors, just something there to celebrate whatever the occasion is. I would definitely be all over that. Love a little pink jersey. All right, guys. So we are moments away from kickoff. I've said that quite a few times now, haven't I? We're really moments away from kickoff now. All the other times were just a joke. It was just to get you guys excited. Now we're really serious. Now let's get a little bit more serious. If 10 of you could hit the like button, you'll take me to 100 likes before the closing of the first 45. Boys there, since they're doing the coin toss. Boys, they're doing their picture, the two captains doing the pictures there with the match officials. Oh, dig this. VAR. The VAR room. They come from the United States. VAR comes from the United States here, guys. To be fair, VAR's been pretty well behaved so far, right? It's been pretty well behaved so far. Long may it continue. We don't want no funny business. Usually always arguing about VAR, aren't we? And how cheated we have been. Jamaica, enough, Bermuda, nothing. There we go. I was wondering where they were. So we've got, I think, both of the leading politicians there are inside the national stadium. I'm pretty sure I saw the opposing leader. I think, I don't want to lie, but they're usually at the stadium together. I think I saw him earlier on. Definitely just saw Prime Minister Andrew Holness though, and Babsy Grange. All right, so let's go. Bermuda Football Federation, please put the names of the players on the back of their jerseys. All right, stop being stingy. We know it's not mandatory at this point of the tournament, but come on, take yourself serious. Look professional. Look the part. Play the part. Come on, like put some names on the back of their jerseys. Our works are we supposed to know who is who? Jamaica players know how to make an easy game look hard. Yeah. I can't say I disagree. I get where you're coming from. 200 of you tuning in. Good day to yourself. Good morning, good evening. Well, depends on where you are in the world. We are now seconds away from kickoff. And it looks as if, let's see who's going to be kicking us off. Referee's looking at his whistle. Come on, ref. See waiting on. Looks like it's Bermuda that's getting us kicked off here, guys. Not really sure why there's a little bit of a delay. bit of a delay, guys, and I am not really sure why that is. And we are off. It's a bit dramatic, isn't it? What was that all about? It's too late to give your score predictions. It is now too late. Might change my mind at halftime though, but we are off at the National Stadium. Looks like it's a early throw in there for Bermuda. Looks like they're trying to see if they can have a bright start here. Dixon, Palmer, Greg Lee. Let me know if you guys want me to keep that graphics there on screen, because at some point it's probably going to ruin it for you. I do need to make sure I do something my end. It will tell you when a goal has been scored. All right. But if you don't want that, then do let me know. Heem Dixon. Just realized I need to do something here. Made a little bit of a error. That ball there wasn't accurately placed by Kaheem Dixon. I need to start writing down things because I'm forgetting what I need to get done. Luckily, I just had a reminder on my phone. Pinnock. Greg Lee. Gonna go long. Yes, he does. I think he's trying to find Cephas. So it looks as if McClaren's got himself a tablet. We all know the story behind that one. If you don't, let me know and I might bring you up to speed. Dixon, Lambakisa, Richard King, Pinnock, Greg Lee. Back to Greg Lee. Pinnock. King. That's too long. He went for a long ball. It was way too long. Bobby Reed couldn't catch up to that one. It was a long ball there from Richard King. I want to try and see if I can keep my eyes in the comment section as best as possible, all right? But I also need to make sure I keep my eyes on my screen to let you guys know what's going on in the game. And you know the rules. Let me know how you guys are feeling after a quarter of an hour has been played. Bermuda here with a throw-in. Lambakisa to Richard King, back to Lambakisa, back to King. It's gonna be closing him down there, but thankfully he was switched on. Bermuda here tried to string up an attack here, guys. Lambakisa waved I think that's the offside flag that's gone up. Couldn't really see why that one was waved offside, but anyways. Gonna keep my eyes there on that Trinidad game there for you guys as well, okay? So it's 48 minutes on the clock. Curacao still leading Trinidad and Tobago 1 goal to the good. Currently keeps Curacao at the top of Group B, and Jamaica currently in second place, okay? Is it back to Andre Blake? Correctly, Ethan Pinnock, Richard King. Don't tell me he's gonna go long. And he does go long. He finds Ronaldo Cephas though. Oh, and he slips, still has the ball at his feet. Tries to whips it into the box. Wasn't the cleanest of crosses. But Casey Palmer there got cut out inside the box. Managed to win the ball back with Bermuda. So Bermuda here with a throw-in. What happened here with Ronaldo Cephas? It was just not the best of crosses. Looks like we've got a foul here. Looks like Isaac Hayden has committed a foul. So Bermuda have a free kick. Decent position here. That's a bit of a clumsy challenge there from Isaac Hayden. It's a challenge from behind. Don't look pretty, but thankfully the Bermudan player is all right. I can only say the Bermudan player because they obviously don't have names on the back of their jerseys, unfortunately. Gonna see if I can find a way to just rectify that there, because I need to know who these players are. So let's see if I can find a different way of looking at this. In the meantime, though, Andre Blake has a free kick to deal with. He's positioning his wall. Hopefully, it won't be a problem there for Blakey. Yeah, that one, the wall does its job there, guys. Definitely didn't trouble the defense, but they're still on the attack. Oh God, just get rid of it. Got a shot at goal here, guys, but nothing to worry us about. Safely in the hands of Andre Blake. Oh, you would have just booted that one out, but it's Lambakisa to Richard King. Richard King to Isaac Hayden. These guys are just doing long ball FC. Like Boza is looking like who you play that ball to? That ball lack accuracy. One thing I would like for them to do, that maybe I'm being a little bit fussy, is just press. Press. Don't get another yellow card. Dixon, do not get another yellow card. I am begging you. Dixon and Lambakisa, they're on yellow cards already, guys. Bermuda been awarded with a free kick, but thankfully, goalkeeper kicks it out. Thankfully, Keem Dixon hasn't picked up a yellow card. Another missed pass. Why are you guys just booting the ball up top? Like, What time is it? It's 1:15 in the morning. Bobby Reid with a throw in. Think, yeah, I thought he was gonna let Dexter Lambakisa take that one, but clearly not. Cephas, Greg Lee, Pinnock. He's gonna go wide to Richard King. Richard King gonna go long, isn't he? See what he's doing. Yes, of course. Why you keep playing the ball over the top? What type of football is this? My God. I'm not sure where you guys are based on. You can watch it on CONCACAF YouTube channel. You might need a VPN though. You might need a VPN. If you need a VPN, just put your location as the UK and you should be able to tune in. Another offside there for Kaheem Dixon. Why are we doing long ball FC, guys? Whose brilliant idea is that? Almost quarter of an hour in the game and it hasn't paid dividends so far. Would like to see them chop it up a bit because can't really be working with insanity approach. Wrigley has to come back and deal with that. Lucky that was a clumsy pass. And him Dixon on the attack. You now time the ball. Take your time. Take your time. Why they in such a rush? Take your time. What do they call that? Is that your feet moving faster than your brain moving faster than your feet? Which way is it? Long ball again. So the we're gonna see long ball for the full 90, I'm assuming. Raheem Dixon brought down. This should be awarded into a free kick. At least the referee is in hard happy. Just long ball, long ball. Maybe I'm watching a different game to you guys. Oh my God. Jesus. Just play with the ball at your feet. It's called football. Richard King, don't bother push the man and go make the referee put you in a book. Stop. Behave yourself. Casey Palmer puts this one inside the box. Doesn't trouble the keeper. I'm still saying 6-0. I'm still sticking with my 6-0. Slow and steady. It's not even been quarter of an hour on the game. I'm getting frustrated there. But one of the things that can easily frustrate me, I can tell you that much. 57 minutes inside that other game there. Curacao still out in front. Soccer Warriors. I thought you were Trinidadness. You're not doing nothing bad at the moment. Come on. Speed it up. Speed it up. Richard King. Dixon. Lambakisa loses the ball. Oh Lord. Bermuda on the attack. I think that might have been Kaheem Dixon that got back and did some defensive duties there. Lambakisa with the ball. He's going to pass it back to Richard King. Richard King to Dixon. Dixon to Hayden. Is that Hayden or Bobby Reid? My apologies. Reid to Greg Lee. King. So you've had Boza, he's had to drop deep. Because he's not getting the service that he needs. So he quickly dropped deep and then made a run back into the box. That one didn't come to fruition there for him. We need to be a bit more creative with our balls there, passing those balls there to Boza. It's a good clearance, to be honest with you, from that Bermudan player. What's his name? You know what his name is. Who is their number 11? So Williams, good clearance. Palmer with corner kick, but I think the boys were calling for a second corner, but referees having none of it. Quarter of an hour gone there. Deadlock hasn't been broken yet inside the National Stadium in Kingston, Jamaica. So real good clearance. As a matter of fact, now I'm thinking of it from Williams. Bermuda attack there, cut out by our defense. Ronaldo Cephas. Just gonna try and run away from him. Puts this one into the box. They come across and clear it. Fire! Yo, my God, Casey. It's more like it. It's more like it. One looked like it went wide off the net from Casey Palmer. Some good effort. Real good effort by Casey. It just went wide, guys. That's more like it. That's what you want to do. Play with the ball at your feet. Listen. Oh. Was he fouled? No, he was not. Cephas. Back into the hands of the goalkeeper. A little bit better here, guys. Did he pull it back? I thought it looked as if that Bermuda player might have pulled it back. Kaheem Dixon after that pass there from Boza. Looks like we have given them another free kick. Princess Isaac Hayden. Where is he going? Why is he putting the ball so further up? I thought it was closer to the halfway line. Oh, okay, perhaps not. So Bermuda here with a free kick to deal with. Jamaica with to deal with the free kick, I should say. Quickly shortly taking free kick. Doesn't really come to nothing. That results there in a throw in for Jamaica. Greg Lee going over to take it. Looks like it's quite hot and sweaty, so having to wipe off the ball. Trinidad and Tobago pulled one back here, guys. So it's Spicer again. Tyree Spicer have drawn them level inside the 58th minute. So right now, as it stands, it is Curacao 1 and Trinidad and Tobago 1. Did tell you guys I will keep you updated on those two matches there as they draw to an end. It is 1-1 as things stand. Doesn't do. It's not bad for Jamaica. Jamaica still in second place. Trinidad in third. Kaheem Dixon. Could see the idea that he was going with wasn't executed as well as he would have liked it to. So back over to the table there. Curacao still sitting at the top of the table. Before they were sitting, they had a 3 points gap between Jamaica. With the equalizer there from Trinidad and Tobago, they now have 8 points. Jamaica behind them on 7 points. Say this should be a walkover for the Reggae Boyz. Oh, you guys just saw the scoreline as well. You guys doing the 1-all scoreline. What points we going to start scoring? Soon. We're gonna score soon. Don't worry. Him Dixon on the attack. What are we doing? What are we doing? Are we like playing ahead of ourselves? Like what we doing? And if it continues like this, people are going to say it's the coach's fault. It's just gone past 21 minutes in the game though. Still deadlock hasn't been broken. It's amazing how deep Shaman Nicholson's had to drop. He's currently now in defense, I kid you not. Casey Palmer is on the attack. Go on, Cephas, finish it. Oh, what? What happened? Watch this one on the replay. That's a really accurate pass there from Casey Palmer. Oh my God, he kicked the ball right at the goalkeeper. Cephas kicked the ball right at the goalkeeper. So that's a comfortable one-footed save there from the goalkeeper, to be fair. Throw into Jamaica being taken by Ethan Pinnock. Go on, Casey, hit it. Oh, it's the body's in the way. Palmer is a little bit proving a little bit easy. He's a bit hot at the moment here, guys. Wanna say a free kick. Who's your best Reggae Boy performer so far as we head towards the closing of the first 30 minutes? Casey Palmer don't get the cry. I mean, he's fighting out there at the moment, isn't he? Nice little turn on the ball there from Casey Palmer. Ooh. Challenge is always worse in replay, doesn't it? Especially on that tough surface of ours. It look like Casey Palmer will be the one here to take the free kick. Come on, Boza, put your head onto this one and break the deadlock. Palmer puts this one inside the box. Own goal. Own goal. Own goal. That was a dangerous pass. That was a dangerous free kick, I should say. That looked like an own goal, guys. That looked like an own goal. Deadlock broken. Deadlock broken. Good ball into the box there from Casey Palmer. Look at that. Oh, wow. He puts it. That's a beautiful header, but he headed in the wrong box. So thank you for the gift, Bermuda. Great ball into the box there from Casey Palmer. Deadlock broken. And it's the goalkeeper. He's in absolute disbelief. He can't believe what he has just pretty much gifted Jamaica. That's a tough one. He's gonna have to shake that one off ASAP. I think his name is Leverock. That is the number 16 there for Bermuda. Dante Leverock. He's gifted Jamaica a own goal. So again, the player there that we were talking about looking hot there for Jamaica, Casey Palmer. I think someone in the comment section said Casey don't get the credit that he deserves. For me, he's out there fighting. Last maybe 5 minutes or so, we've seen a fight there from Casey Palmer. Two, just like that, the floodgates open. Bobby Reed, floodgates open, quick succession, 2-0. There we go. Floodgates look like it's been open here, guys. 2 goals. There we go. That one happened so quick. I can't even tell you who managed to grab the assist. Let's go ahead and see this one. It might be Ronaldo Cephas. I think it is Ronaldo Cephas. Yes. Just like that in quick succession. 2 goals to the good there for Jamaica. Cephas here grabs himself an assist, and Bobby Reed grabs himself a goal. Double that lead in quick succession there, guys. That's what I like to see. Did ask you guys who's your player of the match so far, so I will continue to ask you guys that one until you answer me. I don't think you guys have given me an answer yet, so do let me know. See. So I will need another 4 goals to get that accurate score predictions. That's what we like to see. So as things stand, we have now leapfrogged Curacao. We're now back at the top of the table on 9 points. Curacao currently on 8 points. Hopefully that draw there between Trinidad and Tobago. Curacao hosting Trinidad and Tobago. Hopefully it ends in a draw. Jamaica on 9 points. And we have now somewhat increased the goal difference. We now have 5 as the goal difference. Curacao have 3. Trinidad and Tobago have 1. Bermuda, they have -9. I need those goals there from Boza. Do not let me down. I got you in for a brace. Please do go ahead and score those goals. To be fair, he hasn't really been getting the service. In his defense, he hasn't been getting the service to him. Nice goal there by Bobby Reed. Yeah, he came across there and latched onto that assist. Dixon goes with an effort there at goal. Big save there from the Bermudan goalkeeper. See if that's taking a pop at goal, wanting to make it 3. So, oh, Nicholson. Badmouth, Cephas. I said Dixon. Oh, you said Dixon and Palmer. Okay, my apologies. Sorry, I didn't see you. Speaking of the man, Palmer taking the corner kick. What's going on there? Look. Puts this one back into the box again. I think the goalkeeper might have got his fingertip to that one, so that one has gone out for a throw-in. The other side. cheering for you too. Thank you. This is a lesser team. Please do not get excited. Don't be a buzzkill. Football is you're supposed to enjoy the moment. Okay. Don't do the thing that people do. You wait until you win something or qualify for something. Who told you you're going to live, God forbid, for that day to come? Like, enjoy the moment. You can only play who's in front of you. So Jamaica can only play Bermuda. And I don't think you want Jamaica to play against a tougher, a higher rank opposition right now, to be honest with you. So let's just enjoy what's in front of us. Okay. He's working his ass off here, guys. He's probably the most energized player on the pitch so far. Now, someone also mentioned Kaheem Dixon as well. See what you guys are saying there. Dixon, yeah, Dixon working hard. That's what we need. That's all we need to use CFA. So glad Campbell didn't start. Really? I think Campbell did well last Dixon again. That's a good ball. Oh, I like the idea, I like the vision. Just needed to be maybe just inch closer to Boza, and I think he would have put that one in the back of the net. Good vision there from Kaheem Dixon. So Kaheem Dixon and Casey Palmer. They look the liveliest of the liveliest of our players so far here, guys. Sweet. Oh my God. Did you see it? Jeez, I think he actually passed it to Kaheem Dixon as well. Wasn't linking up. It's a good massive thank you to those of you who have hit the like button. Boza, I need my brace. I need my brace. I need a goal. I need 2 goals from you. Don't toy with my prediction. You know the gaffer clearly don't rate you. Don't think you're a number 9, or a good number 9, a good replacement from Mikhail. So please bust the net, not once but twice. As I said, I'm gonna be fair to Shamar Nicholson. Hasn't had the best service yet. The guys are slowly coming into it though. That be it's Cephas, Dixon, and also Casey Palmer. So you've gone for Palmer, Cephas, and Dixon have been the most active so far. I agree with you. I agree with you. People are gonna say, well, that's their job. They are the attackers. Palmer deserves a lock-in. I've said this so many times before with Casey Palmer. I don't know why Casey Palmer is like Marmite to some people. They just, for some people, for some reason, they don't like him. Referees got the yellow card out again, thankfully not for our player. That was a foul on Casey Palmer. But since he was reintroduced into the Reggae Boyz fold, I did say that he looks like he's going to be here to stay. He's gonna be one of those players there here to stay. And I think so far that tends to be the case. But for some reason, certain section of the fan base don't really like Casey Palmer. We need to drop 6 on them. Exactly. What's the Trinidad score? The Trinidad score at the moment, it is still 1-1. 76 minutes on the clock. Dexter Lambakisa, Ethan Pinnock. They dropped quite deep here. I don't want to get caught out of position, but they did drop deep. Look like the boys are going back into their positions. King, Lambakisa, Dixon. Woo! I think you tried to find Bobby Reed there, but thankfully we still retain possession. Cephas on the attack inside the box. Oh my God! Please tell me he's the one that scored. Yes. Scored. that scored? Please tell me it was Boza. Please tell me it was Boza. Hold on, I gotta watch this one on replay. Cause you know the manager, the head coach don't rate him. Cephas again, bursting run there inside the box. Oh! Nicely tucked away there by Boza. I need one more, maybe even two more. Cephas with 2 assists. Cephas the one that they don't rate. Mad Max the one that they don't rate. Shout out to Doc. I hope you're in good health. Cephas with 2 assists. Boza now have what? 5 goals in our World Cup qualifiers. Big Boza. The number 9 that the gaffer don't rate. I need another goal from you, Boza. 35 minutes on the clock. Jamaica, 3 goals. 3 goals. Flying past Bermuda's nets. Look like they're trying to ramp up the scoreline here. KC Palmer puts it to Boza. Boza puts it to... Oh my God. The crossbar denied Dixon. Oh my God, that was a beautiful play. That was a beautiful play. Oh my God. Look at this. Playing with the ball at your feet. Oh my. Was it the woodworker or is it the goalkeeper? I think it's the bloody goalkeeper. It's an excellent save from the goalkeeper. And then I think it ricocheted onto the crossbar. It's a great save by the goalkeeper. Oh my. The game's come alive. The game has come alive. I'm liking this. The game has come alive, people. I need to make sure I calm down. I'm gonna piss off my neighbors. I know I'm surprised they haven't knocked at my door yet. I know I'm pissing them off. Some folks are just biased. We got 3 goals. We got 3 goals. We're definitely beating them by more than 4. We beat them 4-0 the last time round. It's already 3 goals there on the scoreline. Some people say Cephas is selfish, but that assist to Boza says otherwise. Definitely. Mad Max, that was a lovely two delightful assist there from Ronaldo Cephas. And that finish from Boza. I mean, it looked like Cephas. I'm not trying to do all the stats good glory thing, but to talk about the players there that have looked you see how moments can just change people's opinions. Cephas, KC Palmer, Kaheem Dixon. So the attackers have done their job so far, guys. The attackers are doing their job so far. Finally, Boza got some adequate service there, and he didn't miss. Could not miss from where he was standing. I saw elegant finish there from Boza. I need another goal because you know the gaffer don't rate him. Is he? He seems to be fine to me, unless your stream is ahead of mine, but he seems to be fine to me. It's better to be pissed off than pissed off. That is true. Almost 40 minutes there on the clock. Looks like we have... Is that a throw-in that we have to deal with? I think it might have been a free kick. I don't really know if that was a throw-in or a corner kick or what. That was quickly taken, so I don't really know what it is, but it is for Bermuda inside our box, but that's neatly dealt with by Isaac Hayden. I need to... One thing about match days, I always wonder how loud am I to the neighbors. I know they probably can't stand me on match days. I'm going to try see if I can speak quietly, guys, because it is 1:45 a.m. in the morning, and I don't want to be a nuisance neighbor. Whips that one into the box, but that one is neatly dealt with by Andre Blake. That wasn't going to trouble him from that distance with that lack of power, was it? Yes, Palmer is back up. Your neighbors should be asleep, not listening to you. Well, if I just so happen to wake them up, I'd say they have a fair argument to say that I woke them up. They were asleep and I woke them. Hopefully not. I've got an elderly couple next door to me, and I've also got parents on the other side of me, so I really don't want to be waking up either of those guys. I don't want to wake up neither of them, so hopefully they're all right. Anyways, back to the game. Throw in here by Dexter Lambakisa. Got 3 goals to the good so far, going into the closing of the first 45. Boza, I need another goal from you. I need another goal. I said a brace. We're close. 1 more goal, please. If you could give me a hat trick, maybe I'm being greedy, but that would make me really happy. McClaren's looking all grumpy. Turn that frown upside down. It's probably like, oh, Boza scored. I'm joking. I'm sure he didn't say that, but he's looking a little bit grumpy there, but I'm sure that he isn't. There, nosy. To be fair, I'm not a noisy neighbor, so every now and then when I get loud, hopefully it doesn't bother them because I'm not a noisy neighbor. I hardly ever play music, so I try to be as good as I can be, so they should be all right. All right, 41 minutes there on the clock. Let's go ahead and look at the other game. That one's almost wrapping up. 6 minutes to go for Curacao versus Trinidad and Tobago, and some possible additional minutes there as well. I think when I finish off this stream, I'm going to end it right on the dot, only because obviously it's quite late for me. By the time this one finishes, we're probably looking at 3 o'clock. I do have an early start in the morning, so I can't afford to be staying up with you guys, unfortunately. I like Boza. He needs to be more in the team. Tell that to the gaffer. He's looking like he needs to turn his frown upside down. Like you need to turn that frown upside down. It's probably like Michaela scored those type of goals in training. Nothing special. I'm glad McClaren started Boza, even though he said he's searching for a 9. Yeah, and put some respect on his name, you know what I mean? It would have been stupid not to start him, given that he has scored the most goals in the World Cup qualifiers so far, and he has extended that. He's got 5 to his name. He came in with 4 to his name, and he's now added 1 better. And hopefully he can add another, or maybe 2 more. And I like the fact that we're not tapped into that insanity. That was one thing I was worried about. That don't tell me I'm going to sit here for 90 minutes looking at Long Ball FC. That's died out. Maybe after 15 minutes, if that. And they're now playing with the ball at the feet, and they look much better. Surprise, surprise. So as we approach the closing of the first 45, let me know who's impressed you the most. Few of you have already given me a few names. So you guys have said Casey Palmer, CFAS, and Dixon. I think we're probably all in agreement. And I think I might allow you guys to give me your score predictions. How you see this one ending? Okay, let's go ahead and do that. If you haven't given me your score predictions, go ahead and give me your score prediction. The game on my TV with red block out in the middle of the screen. Why is that? Carib Sports Global, what do you do? And that's what is your channel about? You're going for 6-0, so that's the same scores line as myself, and also CC. I think CC has probably switched over to watching the match itself, but big ups to CC anyways. See if we can. You reckon we can grab another goal before the ending of the first 45? That would mean we would equal the same amount of goals scored in the full-time match against Bermuda on their home soil last month. That one ended 4-0. And I don't think it's going to be a deja vu swirl, and I think we're going to add maybe 2 plus more goals to what we did on that night's occasion. Casey, no, that is not Casey, that is Dexter Lambakisa, Casey Palmer now, Richard King, which is gonna go long, isn't he? Oh, surprise, he goes to Dexter. Dexter, good little flick there from Boza. He can be an elegant footballer there, Shamar Nicholson. He does have it in his arsenal. It's gonna be number 4. Is 3 additional minutes of added time. Just wish that Kahim Dixon had scored that goal, but the bloody goalkeeper with a good save. Got a Bobby Reed taking a corner kick. See if we can someone can put their head onto this. This would be good. It's quite high, that one from wasn't a great ball into the box there from Bobby Reed. Even Pinnock, Palmer, Dixon, no, Richards. That's Richard King, my apologies. Bobby Reed kicks it at the goalkeeper. That one resulted there into a corner kick. So good find there from Richard King. Could see what he was trying to do. It's a good spot. Bobby Reed again with another free kick. Better than the last. Casey Palmer. Oh, I think he slipped. I think Miss Nicholson slipped. So 2 minutes of the additional 3 minutes there played. Looks like we're going to close this one off 3-0. If you guys have said anything in the comment section, I'm so sorry. I'm not ignoring you. I had my eyes on the screen. 90 minutes in the game against Curacao versus Trinidad and Tobago. Looks like this one's going to work in our favor, ending in a draw. See if they've got any additional minutes there to deal with. Now is the worst time for a team to lose. Now will be the worst time for either of them to lose, especially Curacao. Looks like they might be sharing the points. Maybe what you guys are saying. So you're going for 7-0. So you are going out on the limb way more than myself. 5-0. Argentina score again. 3-0. Sports related topics mainly. Okay, I need to keep an eye on your page then. Would like to see Dixon with McGee. But to close up the closing here of the first 45. Not until we deal with this ball here with Cephas, Dixon, Lembakisa, Palmer. Good layoff there. I think it was to Isaac Hayden. And that is the end of the first 45. Jamaica out in front, 3 goals to the good. Let me know what you make of the closing of the first 45. Jamaica broke the deadlock inside the 24th minute thanks to a own goal from our opponents. It was actually their captain, not so fantastic. That is Dante Leverrock, gifting Jamaica with a goal inside the 24th minute. Not long after, 2 minutes later, it was Bobby Reed adding to their misery. I'm not even sure if this is a misery affair for them, given that they're rock bottom of the table. Shamar Nicholson extended the lead inside the 35th minute, and we are looking good there, I must say. Ronaldo Cephas also with 2 assists to his name. Let me know what you guys make of the end of the first 45. If you want to jump on the screen with myself, you are more than welcome to. I'm going to drop the link in the comment section. All that I ask you to do is to keep it clean, be respectful. Not really fussed if you're not a fan of the gaffer. Just please don't curse him out. And as I said, just keep it clean. Yes, I know it is just Bermuda, but guess what? We can only play the team that's in front of us. And if we played a tougher opposition and got our teeth knocked out, the story will be something very different. If you haven't hit the like button, what are you waiting on? Over 230 of you tuning in. Do let me know your thoughts on the ending of the first 45. Jamaica out in front at the break with 3 goals in their back pocket. That's what we like to see. But we're probably on course there for a 6-0 hammering. Yes, I'm calling it a 6-0 hammering because that is what we say in football. There's irrespective of the opponent, it would still be a hammering. Great first half. Jamaica still slow out the blocks. I agree, slow out the blocks. Long ball FC there in the early stages, but yeah, bit of a slow start there for the Reggae Boyz. I have to go down Highway 69, pick up a package and come forward. All right, well, safe travel. Make sure you check on the goat them before you leave. I'm sure they're all right anyways, but safe travel and hopefully you'll be back in a jiffy. So yes, guys, do give me your thoughts on the closing of the first 45. My time here is coming up to 2 o'clock. Almost 2 o'clock. In the upper game, it is we're looking at 4+ minutes here. Curacao versus Trinidad and Tobago. This one looks like it's going to end in a draw. I will keep my eyes on this game as it closes off in its final stages. Hopefully it will end in a draw for obvious reason, for what it means for the league. It's exactly what we would have wanted going into tonight's occasion. Also, big up to the guys, the 12-8 side, the National Stadium in Kingston, Jamaica. You guys are doing your job, and I'm sure you guys are feeling happy as things stand. There won't be no scare, definitely. Even with Halloween around the corner, Bermuda cannot pull off a scare on us and no freak comeback. 5 minutes in of additional time there, so the 4 minutes have extended over to 5 minutes for Curacao versus Trinidad and Tobago. Still 1-1. The closing stages. Referee should be blowing their whistle soon. I'm going to try and see if I can bring that one up on my screen. A matter of fact, let's see if we can catch the closing stages of that one together. Referee. And the whistle has been blown. So that one ends in favor of Jamaica. The guys there seem that they've given it their all. All of the players, there were a couple of the players there from each side down on the decks. So it seemed as if they went out all gun blazing. Shall I go ahead and take a look at that game and look at a couple of the stats? Not that it matters to us. Well, maybe it does to you. Just to me, definitely. You can see their finish 1-1. So Tyree Spicer, there's the one that pegged back Curacao. The Curacao opened the scoring in the early stages of the first 45 inside the 19th minutes. See the stats there on show for you. Shots 9 for Curacao, 18 for Trinidad and Tobago. Must be so frustrating being a Trinidad and Tobago fan, seeing the way they play, and they are playing well. So big ups to Dwight York and the Soca Warriors. Trinidadians out there, big up yourselves. Big up to all the guys there from Curacao as well. Shots on target 1 for Curacao, 7 for Trinidad and Tobago. Possession 48% possession for the home side. Curacao 58% possession for Trinidad and Tobago. Passes, Trinidad and Tobago racked up 315 compared to Curacao's 293. Pass accuracy, Trinidad and Tobago with 75, Curacao with 68. Fouls committed. I did say this one looked like a fiery affair earlier on. It was getting a little bit spicy, and it seems like it continued for the duration of the match. Fouls there, 15 for Curacao, 11 for Trinidad and Tobago. Yellow cards, Curacao with 3 yellow cards. I am hoping that means 1 or 2 of their players missed a match to come in the next window. And Trinidad and Tobago with 1 yellow card. Red cards, thankfully, 0 apiece. Offside, 2 for Curacao, 1 for Trinidad and Tobago. Corner, 4 corners for Curacao, 7 for Trinidad and Tobago. And that is how that one ends there. in that particular match. If we go and look at the table, this is how the table is looking. Jamaica currently sitting at the top of the table. I won't say comfortably, but they are currently in the driving seats. They are 9 points of the 4 matches played across the board, and Curacao sitting behind us on 8 points. Now, I did say goal difference might pay dividends as we look to secure a ticket to next summer's World Cup. First time that will be since 1998 for the men's senior team. They have a goal difference of 7. Curacao have a goal difference of 3. Trinidad and Tobago equaled Curacao goals difference with 3. So it's looking like second place is going to be heating up. Well, it is heating up, isn't it? Second place, as we know, go off to the intercontinental playoff, which we touched on. Here, Trinidad and Tobago have 5 points. And as we have stated quite a few times, Bermuda, Jamaica's opponents, they have 0 points with a goal difference of -8. And that is how the table is looking currently. Let me know how you're feeling as we wait to go into the second 45. Bermuda allowed Jamaica the ball, so don't get excited, y'all. It's such a shambolic performance from you in the comment section, isn't it? We will win. We have 9 points. Curacao had 8. That's why Palmer looked pretty on the ball. You're not a happy bunny, are you? You are not a happy bunny. I don't think we could beat them 10-0, and I don't think you would be happy. But at the end of the day, the boys can only play the team that's in front of them, right? That's kind of how football goes. You can only play the team that's in front of you. I hear where you're coming from. But as I said, we can only play what's in front of us. I can't sit here and be miserable because my team's playing Bermuda. I knew the group. I knew who we would be up against, and also we're a CONCACAF. You know, it's an all Caribbean affair. And if this is what's going to take me back to the World Cup or take us back to the World Cup, so be it. So be it. Some people have it in their back of their minds that the group was rigged. Jamaica in an all Caribbean group. Carib Sports Global says Palmer trying to prove his haters wrong. He's doing a decent job so far, I tell you that. Dunk 78, pick up yourself. We should have been confirmed with this game. Can you imagine? We just have to wait a little while longer. The boys don't do things easy, do they? They don't. They're taking the long way home. Definitely taking the long way home. Big ups to all of you who have hit the like button. Thank you so much to those of you who have hit the like button already. Definitely gave me, I think I said by the closing of the first 45 or something along those. I can't remember what I said. I wanted 100 likes, but you guys have completely surpassed that anyway. So thank you so much for doing so. I'm feeling happy. I mean, it's gone past 2 a.m. I don't fancy staying up and taking an L like I did against Curacao. So a little bit of a slow burner, slow start there from the Reggae Boyz, but finally put away the long ball FC. And now we're in the driving seat as it relates to our own faith qualifying for next year's summer FIFA Men's World Cup. Hopefully, we will be able to do exactly that. But you never know. It's as they say, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. Let me know if you believe that we will go ahead and qualify for next year's World Cup, or if you think we're going to come up short. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. If you haven't given me your opinion yet, go ahead and give me your opinion. And before I close off on the show, I'm going to try and see who is live. I think quite a few people are probably going to be live for this one. I tried to see if I can put you guys in the right direction, so that you guys have some more football to close off on your evening. I'm looking at my Wednesday morning already, so I won't be able to stay long with you guys. All right, so I do apologize in advance. But if you are supporting the boys there in black, gold, and green, it is a pretty reading. Half time is 3-0 at the break. And Jamaica, as I said, out in front, thanks to own goal. A goal from Bobby Reed and a goal from Shamar Nicholson. My prediction was 6-0 Jamaica. And I also said buildup with a brace. So I do need another goal from Shamar Nicholson. Currently has 5 goals so far in Jamaica's World Cup qualifying campaign. That's for this year, by the way, to avoid any confusion. As I said, he came into the game 4 goals in his back pocket. He's now extended that to 5 goals. Long may it continue. What if the lady is not, if she's not fat, then I don't know what that one means. You tell me. You tell me what happens if she's not fat. That's not what if she's not a lady. What if it's a man that's singing? I don't know. You tell me, because I don't know. So I'm gonna need you to tell me that one. So what should we look out for the second 45? I guess to avoid any unnecessary yellow cards. Definitely not something that we want. We don't want no more yellow cards. Let's go ahead and look at the 2 players there that are on current yellow cards. That is Dixon and also mm, Dexter Lambakisa. They actually picked up that yellow card there quite close to each other, which was so frustrating. Look at this. Yellow cards for Dixon, yellow card for Lambakisa. So late inside that game there against Trinidad and Tobago in last month's window. So hopefully they'll tread carefully in the second 45 and won't pick up no more yellow cards, because we don't want that, right? So more of the same is what you're expected for the second 45. You and I. I think I've told you guys this already, that live streams build up an appetite with me. It leaves me feeling so hungry. It leaves me feeling so hungry. I am I'm happy with the performance so far from the guys. Definitely happy with the performance and the response. It was to be expected. I didn't expect, no disrespect to Bermuda. I didn't expect them to come here and spoil a party or make us feel miserable, given the fact that, as I said, they've been used as a punching bag. We would be an absolute laughing stock. Matter of fact, I would cancel our World Cup tickets if we actually allow Bermuda to beat us, because those things just should not happen. As I said, when you're being dubbed as the biggest team and the best team in the Caribbean region, when you get a surprise defeat as we did against Curacao, the idea is to go out there and make your next opponent suffer. And hopefully that is what the boys are going to do. 3-0 isn't really making them suffer. I think if you want to talk about suffer, some people will say that they want double digits, but I'm good with a 6-0. I'm good with a 6-0. Drum up. A matter of fact, score as many goals as you can. Increase that goal difference, because that might again pay some dividends for us, right? Wayne Evans says, please like, subscribe on the upside, help the channel. Please do. That was quite quick. You managed to move. You're moving faster than you saying in Beijing. You're back already. I didn't expect to see you back so soon. Did not expect to see you back so soon, but nevertheless, glad to have you there in the comment section. YouTube, I think, has changed its interface, because I'm trying to find my channels and I can't find who is live. The channel YouTube looks so different. YouTube's looking crazy. Might have to type in people's channels individually to try and point you guys in the right direction before we close off, because it's looking very different right now. It's not looking the same. Yeah, there's definitely been some updates here from YouTube. All right, but anyways, let's keep it going with the game. I'm sure I'll be able to point you guys in the right direction at some point. All right, so I'm gonna leave that till last and see if I can show you guys where to go. Segue over to someone else's channel. I need to use the ladies' room. Are you guys okay with that, or are you guys going to leave me? Are you guys okay with me going to the toilet quickly? I mean, I'll be quick. I will be quick. Let me know if you guys are all right with that. I need someone to respond in the comment section. I'll go to the ladies very quick, maybe less than 30 seconds. What are you guys saying? Are you guys okay with that? Yes, of course. All right. I'll be back, okay? In the meantime, let's go ahead and put something there on screen for you guys, keep you guys company. I'll be back.
All right, assemble back. Come on. Back to your station. Back to your station. What you call it, man?
See, I'm back. That wasn't long, was it? That must have been less than a minute. I feel better. Feel so much better. All right, let's see what you guys do. Listen, I've had times where I've held my wee. Like, I don't know why, just refusing to go to the toilet just because I don't want you guys to sit and look at a blank screen. And it's not a good idea, is it? So thank you. If you're just tuning in, well, the scoreline is Jamaica 3, Bermuda 0. This is match day 4 of the CONCACAF FIFA Men's World Cup Qualifiers. I think we're going to do it, you know, guys. I really do think we're going to do it. I think we are going to qualify for next summer's World Cup. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Big up yourself, DC, by the way. I really do think we're going to qualify for next summer's World Cup. I don't know if I'm getting too ahead of myself, but I think we're going to do it. And I think the guys are back on the field of play, which means I need to change my channel already. I only clocked that they are because the time says 48 minutes. So why you guys didn't tell me that we're back on the way. So let's go ahead and dive right back into that second 45. Let's see if the guys can go out there and add to the goal tally. I'm sticking by my 6-0. A couple of you were being cowards, giving me 2-1, 3-0. Nonsense score lines, and we are back on the way. So what, about 3 minutes late? I am sorry. Just managed to catch on to that corner there from C-Fast. Woo, lost. Hey, this goalkeeper he's putting in a little shift. Good strike there from KC Palmer. Low-handed one save there by the Bermuda goalkeeper. He's putting in a tidy little shift, isn't he? Long may it not continue. Eve is his name. His name is Eve. Getting a little bit handsy there with Dexter Lambakisa and Bermuda's number 11. So his name is Dale Eve. Wonder who he plays for. Which league does he play for? This team the colors look like Watford, but it's not Watford. He plays in the Southern League Premier Division Central. So West Midlands. Why do their club colors? So he plays in England. So he's looking good. Like a decent goalkeeper there, guys. What do you make of Dale Eve, the goalkeeper there from Bermuda? See if us there with the run down the wing, puts this one inside the box. Dixon. I don't think there's been any substitution. I reckon maybe 60 minutes McClaren might make a substitution. Let me know what you guys make of that. Who would you bring on, by the way? And this number 17, what's his name again? The number 17 there for Bermuda. How do you pronounce his name? Is it Twite? I think his name is Harry Twite. He's only 17 years old. Those are the two players there that stands out for me for Bermuda. This Harry lad and the goalkeeper. Oh, so decent header, but someone was at the back post anyway, so I don't think that one would have made its way in. Okay, so guys, I realize I am doing you a disservice, aren't I? Let's go ahead and get that fixed for you guys. Why you guys didn't tell me you can't see the graphics? Let me know I'm doing a poor job. I am so sorry. Let's see. Let's bring that back up on screen for you. My apologies, guys. I didn't even realize. Okay, let's hold on. Let's bring that off screen once more. I think we might have to do a quick little update with that one for you guys. See if I can fix this one. Well, it would help if the system actually updated itself because it's currently telling me that we are at halftime. So let's see if I can fix that one there for you guys and then bring it back up on screen for you. And then we're going to be segueing in some different football for you guys. Let me know what you guys want us to talk about. What do you guys want us to talk about when this all comes to an end for the men's international window? Palmer almost scored. Yeah, I think it's the low-handed save there. Oh, bit cheeky there from Bobby Reed. The boys are going for something flashy now, aren't they? Trying to go for them spectacular looking goals. What you think about the girls next World Cup? Can say I'm not feeling 100% confidence, but I wish them all the best. Would have been a crazy goal from Bobby Reed. Yeah, the goalkeeper for Bermuda, despite letting 3 goals pass his net, 1 came from his captain. Still a good goalkeeper, I think. Good reading there by Bermuda, sniffing out danger. That was their number 4. It's so frustrating that you can't see the players, the name of the players, because obviously they don't have numbers on the back of their shirt. I think then number 4 is called Roger Lee. Usually McClaren makes some substitution on the 60-minute mark. Who do you think he's going to bring on? The 60-minute mark is usually where he makes his substitution. So let me know who you guys think will be coming off. Let's remind ourselves again that the lads there, Lambakis and Dixon, both have a yellow apiece, right? So perhaps he might take off both or one. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe he trusts that they won't go out there and put themselves in the referee's book. Let me know who you think will be coming off on that 60-minute mark. Again, that's usually the time there that McClaren makes his substitution. Bermuda on the attack. They're trying to find a goal. Been rewarded with a corner. Enough bodies in the way to deal with that one, to prevent that. Let's see. Yeah. Richard King standing in his way there. That wasn't troubling the back line or the goalkeeper. So Williams standing over the corner kick. Look like that Harry lad is down being nursed with the magic spray. That's their number 17 there. According to the commentators, looks as if he's feeling some discomfort. Hopefully nothing serious. Would hate for him to be Would hate for him to come off the field. Can you guys hear me? What's going on here with my... I don't know if you guys can hear me. Something's wrong with my microphone. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I just realized the lights on my microphone was plugged out. I hope you guys could hear me all along, but my phone for some reason was accidentally plugged out. Reed want that brace. Yeah, I forgot that he scored a goal. McClaren can make some changes still. Yes, okay, perfect. Yeah, I think we got in 4 minutes time we're going to be seeing some substitutions. See the effort there by Bermuda, but that one there wasn't troubling Andre Blake. Curate, as things stand, Jamaica have placed themselves back at the top of the table. See fast there on the wing, dancing took past 2 players inside the box. Go for it! Oh. Would have been a delightful finish. That would have been a delightful finish. Oh, him just danced past 2 of the Bermudan players. Danced right in the middle of them. Cuts between them, went inside the box, went for a strike at goal. Didn't find the targets. Good idea, good vision there from Ronaldo Cephas. Back over to the table there for Jamaica. Jamaica currently sitting at the top of the table. 4 matches played across the board there for Group B. Jamaica 9 points, being followed by Curacao with 8 points. Jamaica so far with a goal difference of 7, increased their goal difference. Their Curacao with a goal difference of 3. Completing the group, there you have Trinidad and Tobago in 3rd place with 5 points, a goal difference of 1. Bermuda with 0 points, goal difference of -11. And that is how we are looking. Your vocal is good. Oh, thank God, because I realized my microphone wasn't showing green, which basically meant it was somehow. I think when I got up to go to the toilet, I accidentally unplugged it. My apologies if the audio wasn't as good as it should have been. We could have had let me say this mildly, because I know some of you are not really hyped up about the opponents. Got the cheeky little wonder goal here and there from the boys. Boys here going on the attack. We're trying to up the goal tally here, guys. Almost 60 minutes on the clock. I can't see anyone I can't see any of the players there doing any warm-ups. Maybe you guys are looking at it from a different angle. Let me know if you can see any of the lads there warming up. But from where I can see, there's no one there warming up, so might not get a substitution on the 60-minute mark. Although I am cautious there of the 2 yellow cards in our back pocket. So let's wait and see what Steve McClaren does. See someone getting up. So one of the lads on the bench, ooh. So it looks like we're gonna get 2 substitution there on the 1 hour mark there, guys. So it looks like Bailey's coming on, I think, from what I could see. Looks like Bailey's getting ready to come on. I'm sure I saw the 19. So the 19 is Whisper. So it looks like so so it looks like Bose might be coming off and Dixon. Yeah, I think he's going to be taking off. Okay, so that wasn't Bailey, that is Jonathan Russell. So Jonathan Russell and Whisper coming on. So Jonathan Okay, Isaac Hayden's down on the deck. So I think he was going for Bailey before, but it looks like he's had a last minute change of heart. Isaac Hayden's unfortunately down on the deck. Looks like he's going to be needing some treatments. Hence, I think the possible substitution there of Isaac Hayden. Sorry, of Isaac Hayden coming off for Jonathan Russell. First substitution there. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It makes sense. Kahim Dixon coming off for Whisper. Makes sense. Good performance there from Kahim Dixon. So he's coming off, and Dujan Whisper Richards is coming on. Casey Palmer looks like he's coming off. So Casey Palmer looks as if he's coming off for Russell. So what's going on with Isaac Hayden? So the first two changes there, Dixon off for Richards, and it looks as if it's Casey Palmer coming off for Jonathan Russell. Okay, that one spun me. So maybe Isaac Hayden is on his feet. I am assuming he's okay. How does that one make sense? So Isaac Hayden, I think, is on the sideline, so he's not currently part of the play because he was just receiving treatment. I'm sure he's going to be waved on by the referee. Referee has just waved him on. Well, obviously the coach is the coach. I am just a fan. But yeah, Casey Palmer going off. Casey Palmer going off for Jonathan Russell. 63 minutes there on the clock. Good. I think that was Whisper there with a forward pass. So that was some immediate involvement there from Dujan Whisper. Come on, Boz, I'm gonna need you to get me my brace. Lads, I'm gonna need my 6 goals. Palmer was looking tired. Cephas! Quick feet. Oh, keep the side netting. He must be feeling so frustrated. The goalkeeper is having a laugh. He's thinking unlucky. Did the goalkeeper save that again? Oh my God, the goalkeeper saved it again. I think this goalkeeper booted that one out. At first glance, it looked like it hit the side netting, but it didn't. It was a good save there by the goalkeeper. Corner to Jamaica, whips this one inside the box. I think that was Jonathan Russell going for something spectacular outside the box, but too many bodies in the way to execute that one. Those are some good changes. I think I read that one out already, right? But yeah, I think you're right. Those are some good changes there by McClaren. Oh, there ain't no way we're not going to the World Cup, guys. Ain't no way we're not going. Ain't no way. 64 minutes there on the clock. Jamaica 3, Bermuda 0. Absolutely starving. That is me. I am absolutely starving. These live streams build up an appetite. Definitely haven't. I think that's gonna be a bit of a signature finish there from Dujan Whisper. That one didn't find the back of the net, but I think that's gonna be a bit of his signature finish. I've seen him go for something similar before in other games. That's gonna be his signature finish, isn't it? Like your Lamine Lamal with his signature finish. We all know what his signature finish looks like. So I think that one there's gonna be Ronaldo, not Ronaldo, Dujon Whisper's signature finish. Think Bermuda here going for a double change of their own. Simmons off, Hill on. Oh, Roger Lee's off. Roger Lee's off and Todd is on. Okay. Blake, Pinnock. Where's everyone watching the game, by the way? I'm having to like squint my eyes to see my players. Let's see what you guys. That pass from Whisper though, naughty, naughty, clever pass. I have no issue with Whisper or even Bobby Reed shooting from distance. They are capable. You gotta mix it up though, don't you? You don't want your opponents to be able to read what you're all about. So you gotta mix it up. Think you can afford to do so as well when you have a 3-goal cushion. Definitely afford to shoot from a distance. If you guys are just tuning into the live stream, it is Jamaica out in front, 3 goals to the good. Think I might have to do my review of this one tomorrow at some points, right? I think I might have to give you guys the review for this one tomorrow because I'm now struggling to hold on. It's what 4:30 in the morning. My eyes are hurting, and I'm just waiting for this clock to wind down. Second light of shred on his feet. Is that a free kick there to Jamaica? Oh, yes, he did. Did tread on him. Yeah, I'm struggling now. These late streams, sometimes it can get like that, you know, a little bit of a struggle, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And if you guys want to be maybe you guys want to be caught up with some women's football, as I said, someone asked about Taylor Hines, and I did do a video there on the Taylor Hines situation. As I said, big ups to her. Good lucks with Taylor Hines and England. Hope it will work out for her. If you haven't watched that one, you can go ahead and watch that video there once I close off on this one. Right now, Bermuda are dealing with a corner kick here being taken by just a corner. My apologies, a free kick whipped into the box there by Dujon Whisper. Where that one that run resulted there in a throw-in. Like it might have been Cephas that took the throw-in. Hayden. King. Good goalkeeping again. I feel like their goalkeeper has been their best player. Oh my God, what a save. This guy's not going to stay at his club. Let me go ahead and check out how old he is. Let me go and check this Bermuda goalkeeper again. Dale Eves, he's 30. Wow. should be able to move to a bigger club. He's played for a host of clubs there: Stoke City, Fleetwood Town, Forest Green Rovers. I'm reading the ones that you guys would know. I think he's at a club called Church FC. I don't even think I pronounced that one right. He's also been playing for Bermuda since 2011. So he played for Bermuda's U17 as well. Born in Bermuda. I think he can play at a higher level. What do you guys think? I know what you guys think. I've already told you guys where he plays. He plays in the Sovereign League Premier Division Central. Surely can play for a bigger club. Capacity stadium there for his club is 3,000. Campbell and Roy Anderson coming on. Ronaldo Cephas coming off. And also Bobby Reed. Well done to the lads. 2 more substitution there from Jamaica. Bobby Reed doesn't get a brace. I know he would have loved a brace. It was knocking on the door for him doing so. Ronaldo Cephas they're pulling the strings on the wing. I'm surprised that Boza is still on the field. I thought he would have taken him off. You know what I'm gonna do? I am going to go ahead and give you guys a preview on another, sorry, a review on another day. All right then. Let us see. Good save by the keeper's he's putting in a shift. The keeper's definitely putting in a shift. You can't underestimate. Is definitely putting in a shift. Definitely cannot underestimate the opponents. Oh my gosh. Big ups to yourself. I hope you are in good health, Tyrese Campbell. Oh, apologies. That wasn't Tyrese Campbell, guys. That was Dexter Lambakisa. I get those two confused. I think the height and the dreadlocks definitely does a number on me. Little Harry here for Bermuda has gone down. Looks like he's probably got a muscle injury. Hopefully he's okay. Think he's going to be needing some treatment. He's gone down on the decks again here, guys. Yeah, they're gonna have to take him off. He's looking bad for him. Bless him. Hopefully he's has a speedy recovery. So at the ending of this one, guys, we got 2 more matches to go. 2 more matches. Oh my god. I just hope that they can do what the women's team have done and give us something to be boastful about. Need some fresh legs. I do love this little relationship between Boza and Dixon. Little bro, big bro. They got a nice little bond. So Bermuda, they're forced into another change. Speedy recovery there to Harry. They're now out of changes. So let me go ahead and look at that one. Let's go ahead and even sure if they can make another change. I think that's them done here, guys. What time is it on the clock? Yeah, because Zico Lewis came in for Williams. So they're unfortunately out of changes. What happened to Harry? Was he just whoa? Dujon Richards. Wow. Super sub. Super sub. Love that. Love that. This guy's serious. This boy is serious. This boy is serious. How far did he run from? Too strong. That's a lovely finish. Good run, topped off by a lovely finish there from Dujon Whisper Richards, and it's 4-0. I'm happy for him. Bless him. 4-0. I like that. Where's the person in the comment section that was saying it's just Bermuda? I need you to tell me how you're feeling, please. Genuinely. I'm sure someone in the comment section said 4-0, right? Who was it that said 4-0? Someone said 4-0. I think Chemo might have said, I think Demo said 5-0, and I said 6-0. So CC also said 6-0. Empty the bench now. Oh, that's a bit of a heavy pass there. Good vision. Good vision there from Greg Lee. He was trying to roll that one to Tyrese Campbell. A little bit of too much weight on that pass. Right on cue. It's just Bermuda. If I can play Bermuda 2 more times, I'm taking it. All right. World Cup was set. Needs to go to the World Cup. As I said, guys, I'm going to be closing off at the ending of full time, the final whistle. All right. Sorry to do so. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. So I will have to love you and leave you. What's the significance of their game? Because I've not been watching I've not been focusing on Argentina. What's the significance of that match? They've already qualified. I'm pretty sure I've seen that Argentina's already qualified. So what significant does that game? What's the significance of that match? Haven't I seen that they've already qualified, or am I bugging out? Pretty sure they've already qualified. So who does that game favor? Looks as if Ian Frey's coming on. But Dexter Lambakisa, so that's the yellow card secured. Dexter Lambakisa coming off. Remember, we were a little bit cautious about Dexter Lambakisa and also Kaheem Dixon. Both picked up yellow cards, closing stages against Trinidad and Tobago. Suriname 1, Panama 0. Alrighty. Please do like the stream. It does not cost you a penny. So that is, we're capped for substitutions here now, guys. So 10 minutes to go. I'm getting palpitations for some reason. Don't know what that's all about. And I also don't know what time I'll be giving you guys my review of today's game. But I will be giving you guys a review. Have to give you guys a review, right? So, woo. At least we know it's not going to be substituted. I believe we're all out of subs at the moment. I think that's it for the subs for both teams. Even if we don't get 6, just give me a Boza brace, please. Even if we don't get 6, just give me a brace. Anderson, Greg Lee is going for a driving run after he was fouled. Yellow card there. They're just trying to keep down the scoring of shutting out that run just then, isn't it? Sniffing out danger. Would be better if we meet in the World Cup finals. You fancy me in Argentina? Surely not. What have I missed? Surely not. Surely not. That one must have gone over my head. So bring me up to speed with that one, because surely you're not saying you fancy Argentina. Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Ain't no way. Might be friendlies. Not sure. It must be friendlies because they've already qualified. Well, actually, let me not say it must be, because they have qualified, but the team that they're playing against probably haven't been aren't qualified. "82 minutes there on the clock, guys. We're leading by 4 goals to the good. Different goal scores there. Own goal from the captain Leverock, Dante Leverock, that is. Other guys that added to the goal tally: Bobby Reed, Shamar Nicholson, and substitute Dujon Whisper Richards. Wonder how all of us will be feeling if and when we qualify for the World Cup on match day 1 at the actual World Cup. I cried when the Reggae Girls played Brazil in 2019. I was in France, going to the game, getting ready in my Airbnb, and I was crying. I couldn't believe that I was gonna watch my country play a World Cup. And it's a different feeling being inside the stadium, hearing your national anthem, seeing your flag on the field, Kanya Palmer leading out the girls. Definitely cried. I don't know if I'll cry this time around for the men's team though. That's probably because I don't know if I'm actually going to the game. But anyways. Bermuda what? What did they do? Have they done something? Greg Lee. The fans have definitely did their part. I know I've given them credit before. I've also gave Curacao fans credit for buying into football in quick succession. Taking them under 2 years to be selling out their 10,000 capacity stadium. Richards. Was that who was that? Who was that just took the shot at goal that came off the oh my, denied by the woodwork, I think. Who was that? I need to see that one on replay. Good little. What the hell was that? I still can't see who it was. I know Richards involved in that play, but I can't see who he passed the ball to. I don't know, maybe you guys can tell me in the comment section. I can't see who he passed the ball to. Thought so. I wasn't sure, but I thought it was Ian Frey. Whisper is our best right winger. This is a man here that's just racked up his full 90 for Chelsea just what, maybe 2 weeks ago, something like that, if that. Been a quiet night for the defense than more so Andre Blake. Glad to see that. Hopefully we can close out the game with a clean sheet. Harris Campbell inside the box goes for a little shot. All right, so I think now I should probably go and where you guys gonna? I think you guys probably want some more football, right? You guys probably want some more football. Just shamelessly plug myself, shouldn't I? Definitely shamelessly unplug myself. If you guys haven't watched this one, did this video earlier on, and Taylor Hines committing to England. So if you don't mind giving that one a watch on your way out once we close up on the stream, I greatly appreciate that one. I think you should be able to just click on the link and it should take you to the live stream. Oh, 87 minutes there on the clock. Whisper over a free kick. It's this one right inside the box. Been kicked out for a throw-in, Ethan Pinnock. These guys are gonna cry if we qualify for the World Cup, aren't they? Tears of joy. Can you imagine? Looks like that might be it, guys. Don't look like we're gonna be scoring again. I would love for them to prove me wrong, but it don't look like we're gonna be scoring again. Please hit the thumbs and subscribe, help grow the channel. Listen to the man, he is absolutely right. It does not cost you a penny. Does not cost you a penny. Really leading 4-0. Mr. Beckford, where have you been? I hope you're in good health. Hope you and your loved ones are in good health. How are you? It's been a long while since I've seen you. Great to see you in the comment section again, of course. So guys, please show some love to the video that I did today on Taylor Hines. Again, best of luck to Taylor Hines. She's now a former reggae girl, committed her future to the Lionesses and also Serena Wingman. So best of luck to Taylor. Hope it all works out for Taylor and Serena and the Lionesses. I am tired. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning, 7 minutes to 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm looking forward to closing off. I can't lie. And I'm also in a good mood because we are about to do a deja vu scoreline, it seems. Dojan Whisper's been a bit of a handful, hasn't he? It's been a handful over there on the right. Why Taylor Hines left the Reggae Girls? Why wouldn't she? I think is the question that we should all be asking ourselves. I mean, we're a complete mess at the moment, aren't we? Can't blame players for putting themselves first. It's their career. They've worked hard for it. I have no problem. 4 additional minutes there, by the way. If we're doing something wrong, Tyrese Campbell, if we're doing something wrong where our football is concerned and the players aren't buying into it and they want to seek football elsewhere and they're eligible to do so, then knock yourselves out. They're the ones who've had to go through the trials and tribulations with their career so far, and they want it all to reap dividends. I think it speaks volumes, though, the fact that if she committed to Jamaica, she's pretty much anchoring her position. because we are light at the back, especially where the fullbacks are concerned. So I think she would have been, that position would have been hers. So I think it speaks volumes, the fact that she has committed to a country there. Yes, her country of birth, where a starting position isn't guaranteed. I think for Jamaica, it would have been guaranteed, right? Not bad. Okay, that's good to know. At least it was worth the wait. Exactly, it was. It definitely was. Definitely worth the wait. Working on content from my YouTube channel. What's the name of your YouTube channel? What Shamar do to play full 90? 1 minute of the additional time almost up. Before I forget my manners, massive thank you to you guys there for rocking with me for almost 3 hours. My eyes hurt. I'm tired. I'm going to have to love you and leave you in less than 3 minutes time. Thank you to those of you who have hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button already, what are you waiting on? It does not cost you a penny. If you like what you heard, why not subscribe to the channel? Bit of a tongue twister. Ian Frey. Richards. That's his angle. He like that angle, doesn't he? It's sad news. Players go where they get what they need, I guess. Exactly. You can't fault her, can you? Definitely can't fault her. I wish her luck a million times more. And hopefully we can get our house in order, because as I said, we're a complete mess, in my opinion. Complete and absolute mess. 3 minutes of the 4 additional minutes there on the clock. This one is coming to an end. Do we have one last goal in us? So whoever predicted 4-0, you got your deja vu scoreline. Fair play to you. You're obviously more accurate than myself. So big ups to yourself. So make sure you guys go and support Panda Farm and more. Let me go and see if I can find that before I close off, and I'll subscribe to it. And P-A-N, how does he spell it? P-A-N-D-E-A. And more. And the farm and more. It's definitely not you. That don't look like you. And the farm and more. You need to send the link. Can you send the link? So that is full time there in Kingston, Jamaica. As you can see on the screen in front of us, the boys have managed to get the job done. Nicely done, I must say. And it's what more can you ask for? Yes, it is a deja vu scoreline. It's a repeat of when we faced Bermuda on their home soil. So we put 8 goals past them on 2 separate occasions. Just to reiterate the match in terms of how the goals were scored, deadlock broken inside the 24th minute, thanks to a gift from the captain, Danke Level Rock, gifting Jamaica a old goal. In 2 minutes' time, 2 minutes later, it was Bobby Reed that added to the goal tally. Goals completed on the night, scored by Tremont Nicholson in the 35th minute, and super sub Dujon Whisper Richards scored inside the 76th minute to cap off a 4-0 victory for Jamaica over Bermuda. And I guess we can go ahead and close off by looking at the table, right? I'll give you guys a few more minutes of my time before I close off. That is how we're looking there. You can see the 4-0 scoreline for Jamaica. Quickly go through this one. Jamaica close off beating Bermuda 4-0. 9 points in our back pocket, sitting at the top of the table, closely followed by Curacao with 8 points, Trinidad and Tobago with 5 points in third place, and rock bottom is tonight's opponents, Bermuda, with 0 points in their back pocket, and also a minus 12 goal difference. Big ups to Bermuda. I hope that they improve on their football in the near future and they're able to taste success along the way. We're going to have to save this conversation for another day because it is bang on 3 a.m. and I have to wake up early in a couple of hours time. All right, so I'm going to have to love you and leave you. In the meantime, let me go and see if I can find this YouTube channel. So I've got, you guys can go ahead and subscribe to Mr. Beckford's YouTube channel. Please do subscribe to it because he does support my channel. The link to his YouTube channel is right there. So go ahead and subscribe to that one for me. Okay. Also, I'm going to go ahead and give you the link to my video again. Listen, it took a while to edit this video, so please do go ahead and watch it for me, okay? Go ahead and watch this one for me. Talk about Taylor Hines and her switch of allegiance back home. England. Look at the comment section. I do owe you 2 more goals. I definitely owe you 2 more goals. I definitely owe you 2 more goals. Okay, well, when you can, it's your picture that's up there. So when you can, let me know on a different live stream or drop it in the comment section and I'll subscribe to the correct one. All right. Support my mixtape DJ Mooney D. You can go ahead and subscribe to his mixtape there, guys. All right. I'm going to love you and leave you now. Jamaica beat Bermuda 4-0 in match day 4 of the Concacaf men's FIFA World Cup qualifiers. If you haven't hit the like button, do go ahead and hit the like button. And I'm going to have to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for blessing me with a moment of your time. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you before the week draws to an end. If I don't see you over the weekend, I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. If you're out and about, I do hope that you make it home safe and unharmed because doing so is an underrated blessing. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. I am now into my Wednesday morning, halfway through the week. Thank you, DC. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to have to love you and leave you. And you know how it goes. Until next time, take care. We built this out of love, out of pride, shining a light from the island to the diaspora to the world. A golden beacon of sports, music, and everything in between. The very best of Jamaica. We're little, but we're Tallawahs.